You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi, in the building. And we back. Too Many Podcasts. We back up in this BI, man. Too Many Podcasts. We back up in here. And, man, look here, man. Shout out to everybody. Happy... today is Tuesday. Yeah, the happy Tuesday. Yeah, the garbage came today. So over here where I'm at, the garbage come on Tuesdays and Fridays. So if you see old garbage ass mofo, that you know that's right next to you, that you want to get from around you, you got to take the trash out. Say, look here, baby boy, you so trash. What we gonna do? Garbage, not garbage. Garbage. That's how we say it. That's how we say it in Florida. Yeah, we gotta take the garbage out. Garbage. You don't hear the R. It's not garbage. It's garbage. Yeah, man, go take the garbage out, man. Look here, baby boy. Check it out, though, right? This is what I need you to do. This is what I need you to do, baby boy. This is what I want your trash ass to do, right? This is how we be talking down here. I want you to go outside, stand right there on the curb, right by my driveway. Stand right by my driveway. See that garbage can right there? Yeah, I want you to be out there about 6:30, 7 o'clock in tomorrow morning, right? I want you to stand right there. It's a truck gonna come by and pick you up. It's a truck. Shout out to Be Easy. Yeah. This is what we're gonna do, baby boy. Since the truck gonna come by and pick you up, baby boy. You get what I'm saying? We got, we know you trying to get home. I tell you what, I'm gonna take you home first thing. I got a truck gonna come pick you up first thing in the morning. You dig? First thing in the morning, gonna come pick you up. Truck gonna come. It might be a blue truck or a green. What's it? Yes, a white truck. You see, sometimes depending on where you at, it's gonna be the white truck or a white truck, a green truck or a blue truck. Yeah, baby boy, it's gonna be a green truck. It's gonna be a green truck come by in the morning. You know what I mean? Just stand right there. It gonna come pick your garbage ass up. Hey, shout out to Trey. Hey, Trey. Hey, Star T, what's going on, fam? Hey, Star T. Hey, what did he say? He said that damn some shit we say in the South. Oh, yeah, garbage, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a Southern thing, yeah. Yeah, because, Houston got that slang. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a Southern thing. Yeah, man, go take the garbage out, man. I spell it garbage. Gabitch. Garbage. That's how I spell it. Garbage. That's how I spell it. I put a spelling on that for this old garbage ass nigga here, man. God damn. Hey, that's how we'll be talking. Hey, that's how we'll be talking, right? It don't necessarily mean we mad or disparaging you or whatever. It just be like a joke. It just be like a joke. You get what I'm saying? Green Eyes P say garbage. Yeah, that's how you spell it. We don't spell it like that. We spell it minus the R, garbage. We minus the R. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what though? Hey, check this out. I got this book called Black Rednecks, right? Black Rednecks, and it was written by Thomas Sowell, right? I'm reading that, right? And I learned a lot reading that book. It was talking about how the black Southerners, how we got our slang. We got our language from, there were some country motherfuckers from a certain part of Europe. I don't want to say London, but a certain part of the area that's now called the UK. And they ate chitlins, you know, according to Thomas Sowell research. And he showed he had the cliff notes to where he got all the information from, right? They ate chitlins, all that stuff there. And they spoke with this type of dialect that we speak with. And that's where we got it from. And that group of whites came, they was in the South on the plantations and all that stuff there. They was in the South. And the northern whites came from another part. You get what I'm saying? Of the area that's the country that's now called the UK. You get what I'm saying? So I haven't read it in a while, but that's where I got that from. Yeah, Thomas Sowell. Hey, so yeah, something called Black Red. They talk about all that shit. They talk about the foods, the culture, you know, just a lot. I'm like, damn. I didn't even know that. Hey, shout out to G5, the capo. What's going on, baby boy? What's happening? Shaw Cool Hands. What the link read? You get what I'm saying? Shaw Cool Hands. Be easy. What the same family say, it was also cold to speak in secret to escape the plantation. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. A lot of the slang, all that stuff there, because you know, we talking slang. A lot of motherfuckers don't understand that. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Yeah, you're right about that. That's speaking slang, modifying the language is a way of speaking in code. Yeah, is a way of speaking in code. Yeah, facts. Shout out to Green Eyes P dropping them on 2 pounds. Hey, okay. She say book of Black Rednecks. Yeah. No, it's not a book on it, but it's that's what it's called, Black Rednecks. Yeah. That's what made me buy the book. I'm like, Black Redneck, what the fuck? What the fuck is he talking about? But then I thought about it, right? That's true. Because if you ever did time, unfortunately, if anybody was unfortunate to have to do time, normally they send you up north. The northern part of the state, I want to say pretty much in any state that I know. Well, I don't want to say any state. But in certain states, the northern part of the state, like northern Florida, that's where all the rednecks at. You will see black rednecks. You will hear a black dude talking. He'll sound just like the white redneck. You know, I'm saying you have your back turned and you hear him speak. You'll think this one of these old white redneck country ass crackers. You know what I mean? You'll be thinking that, right? It's a black dude, like for real. So there is a such thing as black rednecks for real. If you ever did time and went up north, I don't know. Again, I don't know what city, what state you'll be in, but I know here in Florida, yeah, you have time to tell you, boy. You go in Georgia, same thing. Certain parts of Georgia. I don't know about the northern parts, but I'm talking about like the southern parts. Anyways, shout out to Lisa. Lisa, what's going on, Lisa? Lisa in the coat jam. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Lisa, boy, I used to love Lisa in the coat jam, boy. Yeah, hey, boy, I'm tired to tell you, boy, Lisa. That was the first Puerto Rican I fell in love with. You get what I'm saying? That was the first Puerto Rican. Lisa was the first Puerto Rican that I fell in love with.
I felt like a Spanish, like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Hey, you feeling kind of Rican? Is your feeling Rican? That's what we want to know. Baby boy, is you feeling Rican right now? How you feeling? You feeling Rican? You get what I'm saying? See, that's a different kind of Puerto Rican right there. You can be Puerto Rican, it's Puerto Rican, and then it's Rican. Then it's Rican. You get what I'm saying? I'm a Rican. Hey, you know what? I was watching the Breakfast Club, and they had Danny Garcia on there, right? They had some low numbers on that shit too. I'm like, the Breakfast Club got what, 2-3 million subscribers, or four somewhere up in there, or 4 million subscribers. They did the interview with Danny Garcia. Man, that shit did like 60-some thousand views. I'm like, God damn, dog. Damn, you get what I'm saying? you listen, you ain't popping. You ain't. Hey, shout out to Amaro. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, you get what I'm saying? But it was a good interview. It is, again, I like Danny Garcia. I always like Danny. Danny Garcia, nice. I don't like his daddy. I don't like his daddy at all. You know what I mean? But Danny Garcia, I like Danny Garcia. I like his sisters too. I think everybody like his sisters. Hey, look here, baby boy. hey, motherfucker be like, yeah, what's up, baby boy? What's happening? Hey, man, who that is, right, man? That's my sister. Yeah, that's your sister. Yeah, oh, okay, all right. Hey, man, what you hook me up with your sister? we were growing up. We were growing up. If you got a homeboy that got a sister, that's fine. You always talking to your homeboy to hook me up with your sister, man. What the fuck I look like hook you up with my goddamn sister? You know what I mean? They ask me no shit like that. Now, if it's a big nigga, you ain't gonna ask him that because he too big. But if it's your homeboy, you be like, man, you know, goddamn, man, you know, shit. Well, at least you know me. You know. You know me. You know I'm gonna treat her good. You know what I mean? You know me. You know I'm gonna treat her good. You know what I mean, baby boy? Trying to tell I already know how that is. I've been there, done that. I know how that is. I've been there, done that. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, hey, D4L, what's going on, fam? Say go Birds, huh? Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I know my Buckaroos lost last night, man. The Detroit Lions took it to our ass, boy. God damn. Them some fast motherfuckers. They got on Detroit. I'm like, they need to shit, them motherfuckers. Now I'm like, man, it's a shame. They whole team built on speed. These motherfuckers too fast. Ran us out the goddamn stadium last night. And I'm like, God damn, let's have a little fast ass running back. Man, this motherfucker about 180 pounds. Motherfucker about 5'9", 180 pounds, 5'10". Man, that motherfucker fast as all I do, boy. Like, God damn. This nigga here, we gotta test this. We gotta test you, bro. We finna test you right now. I know you want something. Ain't no way in hell you that goddamn fast. Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, but I'm sitting there looking at Danny Garcia. I'm looking at Danny Garcia, right? And on the interview, and they asked him about he was talking about promoting, and he said something that he spent like $500,000 putting that event together. He said he spent $500,000 putting that event together, right? His little boss man. I'm like $500,000. So I'm trying to. He didn't give a breakdown of the money though. So I don't know if he was capping or not, but I mean, if he put the $500,000 on it, I wonder what the $500,000 went to, because not $500,000, my bad. Yeah, $500,000. Yeah, he said like 500,000. Yeah, he said like 500,000. I said, okay. Okay, what took the bulk of that money? Okay, he secured the venue. That was the Barclays Center. That, you know what? That's probably what most of the money went at, to be honest with you. That's probably what most of, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, the Barclays Center. Okay, you got to pay the electricity bill. You know what I mean? You know, hey, look here, baby boy, I want to get the building. So look, I need electricity. I need water. I need electricity, running water. Hey, shout out to Grit. Grit, what's going on? Listen, this is what I need. Check this out, baby boy. I need electricity. I want to rent the building. I want to rent the Barclays Center. All right, cool. What you gonna need? I need electricity, running water. I need some off-duty police officers, because we need security. You get what I'm saying? I need some people valet, some people to park the cars for valet and stuff like that. Let's see. I got it's gonna be a star-studded affair. Now I got Meat Mill coming. You know, I got Gilly from Philly. I got Fabulous, Fabolous coming. I got the Puerto Rican assassin, the Higga Balanga, and two members of the terror squad. Let's see, who else you got? I got Shawty Big Nuts, Whole Head Cheese, Pork Chop Willie. Let's see, Chico Stick, Hobo Sam. They coming. You know what I mean? They ain't as popular as Meat Mill and Fabulous, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna need all that. In New York now, y'all know how expensive New York is. Boy, listen, I don't know how New Yorkers can do it. You definitely gotta have, boy, man, you gotta work 5 jobs to live in New York. Man, it's so goddamn expensive in New York. Man, I'm Lord have mercy. They charge a nigga for breathing in New York. Man, shit. Yeah, man, walking down the street tax. To walk across the street tax. You know. Especially if you going into Manhattan. You going into Manhattan, nigga, you can forget it. If you going to Manhattan, you can forget it. You know what I mean? Man, shit. Anyway, hey, shout out to Jamie. Jamie, what did he say? Jamie say, I know people live like in Long Island and all that stuff there. You know what I mean? And you can tell, because if you see the background, like you can tell somebody out in Long Island, but okay, oh, they got trees and shit. You know, they ain't got no trees in the city, so you don't see that shit. That's a motherfucking concrete jungle for real. Hey, Brim say, don't have a job driving in New York. They'll ticket you for anything. Man, bro, they're trying to get the money. They're trying to get the money. I'm like, man, shout out to Guillermo. What's going on, fam? Miss Black Panther in the building. Yeah, they tax a nigga for everything. I'm like, hold on, fam. God damn, bro. Yeah, you was watching. Did you watch the news this morning? Yeah, we got a tax for that. Fuck you mean the tax for that? We just passed out new legislation. Just passed. These are new laws that's going into effect for the state. We got 1,500. Read this page right here. Read this 1,500 page. Yeah, read that. It's in there somewhere. They'll bury that shit in there. Next time you know, goddamn, you paying, man, shit, the rent going up everywhere all over the country. Motherfuckers, man, shit. Man, these motherfuckers went crazy, man. Inflation like a mother. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm mad. We had all these motherfuckers move to Florida. When COVID hit, everybody want to move to Florida. They done ran the rent up down here. I'm like, man, shit was all right. Everybody want to move here. And then now, goddamn it, everything's sky high here. So hopefully some of them go back the way they came from. Shit. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm looking at my main man, Jermell Charlo. Well, not my main man. Y'all know I don't like Jermell Charlo. I like Jermall. Looking at Jermall Charlo. And it's something that I forgot to do. I was looking, because Ring Magazine posted it, his little video that he put out there, you know, about him, Crawford to be, him and Crawford fight. That's the best option for Crawford and all that shit. I'm the best option for him. And I'm like, hey, I'm the best. I'm his best option. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, according to whom, sir? According to whom? See, they say a drunk mouth. They say a drunk mouth speaks a sober tongue, or a drunk mouth speaks basically it's trying to say honesty, right? That's what it's trying to say. And so he was like, yeah, man, I went up there to be great, some shit like that. He said, yeah, I was uncomfortable. I was out of my element. I was uncomfortable out of my element. Some people can function out of their element, and I can't. I'm not those type of people to do that. So okay, so let's stop right there. We can do a 3-hour show just on that alone. So the man said, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up. He said when he was speaking about Crawford and Books and Errol and all that stuff there, he said that he dared to be great, something of that sort. He might not have used those type of words, but that's what he was saying. And he said that he moved up, because he's talking about coming back down 154 and fighting. He said he moved up, and then, he dared to be great. And, he was out of his element. So that's the reason why he really didn't win, because he was out of his element. Some people feel good, and some people can perform good out of their element. I'm not that type of fighter. Let's start right there. So, according to what Jermell Charlo said, matter of fact, let me pull that up. I gotta pull that up. I have, cause that's a teaching moment. Cause what I'm gonna say is this. Shout out to Highlight Space. Change address. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Riot. If moving up, fighting Canelo was out of your element, then what in the hell make you think fighting Terence Crawford, the dude who beat Canelo, is in your element? True. I'm just, you know what I mean? That's just what my GED education tells me. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got but a GED, but I'm asking a legitimate question. If fighting Canelo, the reason why you lost to, hey, shout out to Jason Follower Christ. The reason why you lost to Canelo because you was out of your element. And some people feel comfortable fighting in their element. You're not that type of person. What in the hell make you think? That's why you lost to Canelo. But what make you think you're going to beat the dude who beat Canelo? Because if Canelo was out of your element, surely fighting Crawford is out of your element. Did you get what I'm saying? I'm just, that's what my GED education tells me. That's all I'm saying. For real though. That don't make no sense. You did? Anyway, I'm gonna pull that up. Let's get into the show. Why fans crucifying Jermell Charlo on social media for calling out Crawford? Jermell Charlo went from begging the PBC, or pretty much banging the PBC banner, to now begging non-PBC fighters like Terence Crawford and Jermall Ennis for fights. For years, all we heard was call Al, call Al. Jermell Charlo, Chief Thurman, Jermall Charlo, Errol the True Spence, shout out to Spence, Gervonta Davis, Adrien Broner, Deontay Wilder, and the entire PBC roster are all singing the same tune. Call Al, call Al. That's what they were saying back then. I remember like it was yesterday. This is how I feel about the situation. Not situation, situation. From what Bud told me not too long ago, and what he told me is what he said in the interview with Andre Ward. When he tried to fight, or when he tried to not fight, but when he tried to work with Al Haymon directly in order to make the Spence fight, Al Haymon gave him the runaround. He said that Al Haymon offered him a slave contract, and he almost signed it. He almost signed it. You get what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, man, because he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight Errol Spence that bad. So we're like, man, I just need to get this fight out the way because everybody always asking me when I'm going to fight Spence, and they keep asking Spence the same thing, man, fuck it. But he wanted the man to sit on the shelf all of 2022. Because, Bud only fight once a year. So he like, look, I want to get a fight this year. Al like, nah, baby boy, you signed this here, baby boy. Now, again, he didn't talk to Al Haymon. He said he never met him. So he going through brokers, intermediaries that and brokers that Al worked through. His attorney, from what he told me, his attorney was working with Al Haymon's attorney. He said, I never met Al. They never seen him. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. So that's my thing. How you gonna tell a motherfucker to call a motherfucker? Don't nobody know what he look like. Don't nobody know. You get what I'm saying? That's what he said. That's what he told me. So he say, man. So I was like, fuck it. I ain't finna be sitting down waiting no whole year. So he walked away from the negotiation. Like, man, fuck that. I'm finna go get me a fight in. No, that's when BLK Pride came up and he fought David Ebenezer. Then he came back because Errol Spence put a tweet out. Yeah, well, he gonna circle the block. Errol Spence put a tweet saying he gonna circle the. He said he gonna spin the block. I'm gonna spin the block. That's what motherfucker say. Oh man, Crawford ducking. I remember the video. He ducking Errol. He ducking. He went and fought David Avocado, David Avocado. He ducking. I remember the old nigga from Chicago would tell my son, well, it don't matter what Al Haymon paying you. It's going to be way more than what you made from Al Haymon. True. So says the nigga who's at home waiting on a Social Security check. But I digress. So I remember that, right? So he came back and he was going through the same thing again with Al Haymon. To give y'all a backstory, I just so happened to be in Omaha at that time. And this was February 2023. I'm in Omaha. It's cold in the motherfucker. It gets so cold in Omaha, bro. I'm talking about like Chicago cold. So he showed me the text. He said, look, man, I ain't supposed to be showing you this, but I'm gonna let you see. Cause I told him, I said, look, man, you ain't finna, cause I told him, I said, man, you ain't finna get that fight with Spence. Then I ran the chronological order, what was all said. I said, look, man, the man said you're on the wrong side of the street. You signed to the wrong promotion of the company. You know, remember when you met him, when you and Spence was in the back, I think it was the Mighty Mo Hooker fight, and you and Spence was in the stadium, was in the arena, in the hallway, and it was you, Bob, Errol Spence, your homeboy with you, and everybody else is around you, and Spence had the red hoodie on or something like that. And he was talking about he'll stop you, and you were saying, all right, now, when I stop him, y'all want y'all going to turn around and say he stayed in the weight division too long and all that stuff. Everything Bud said, everything he said they were going to say, they said it, right? I say the man, he said, and I say, Spence told you, he said, look, he said, look, I got Keith Thurman, Dan Garcia, Pacquiao, you know, and he said, so he was just telling Bud he got plenty of options. And so Bud was like, he didn't say me. He said, nah, Al didn't say you. Al didn't mention your name. So I was running that bomb. I said, bro, he was telling you, man, you was never, he ain't fighting you. So he like, look, I ain't supposed to show you this, but Bud showed me his phone and showed me some text messages where him and Errol Spence was texting back and forth. He said, no, I'm working directly with Spence, man. We're trying to make the fight happen now, man. I said, man, you ain't gonna get that fight. That's what I told him. This February 2023. Well, we know what happened. No, was it February? No, my bad. No, they fought 2023. That's not true. My bad. It was February 2000. When he fought David Avanesian. He fought David Avanesian. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he fought David Avanesian in December 2022. Yeah, I think it was February, fam. Yeah, I think it was February 2023 because him and Spence fought July. I'm trying to think. It was right before the deal got made. Hey, shout out to Rick. Rick, what's going on, fam? It was right before the deal got made. I'm telling you, it had to be 2023. It was right before that deal got made. I like, man, you know what I mean? So anyways. So, damn, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, as related to Jermell Charlo. I think, was that it? Yeah. So what I was saying was, I remember. What I was saying was, Al gave him such a difficult time. Understandably so, he didn't want to make that fight. And I get it. And he didn't want to sign Crawford to be a part of the PBC. Say, look, I want to sign to a long-term contract, baby boy. I want you to be over here with us. You get what I'm saying? He didn't want to do that neither. You know, but he wanted to keep him the outsider. So shout out to Errol Spence for making that fight happen. So it was. He went through so much. I'm like, man, that man ain't gonna never want to deal with no Al Haymon ever again. Never. Or whoever he was dealing with through him. He don't never want to deal with that motherfucker ever again. So, with Jermell Charlo's situation, Jermell like, okay, I'm his only option. Well, he didn't say only, he said I'm his best option. And I'm like, okay, well, all right, well, based on what? Or how you his best option? Based on what? You said out of your mouth that the reason why you lost to Canelo, let me pull that up. The reason why you lost to Canelo, because Canelo was out of your league, or he said somebody, yeah, Canelo out of my league, you know, he's out of your element. Something you said, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. If Canelo out of your element, well, the dude you want to fight, Crawford beat Canelo. He beat the dude that was out of your element. So that means he's out of Canelo's element too. Because if Canelo, and of course the triangle theory doesn't work in boxing, but I just want y'all to follow me. If you right here and you couldn't beat Canelo because he's out of your element, and then the dude who came up pretty much from 135, Well, 147, because he only had one fight at 154. And moved up to beat Canelo, and he dominated him. Surely, goddamn it, that Canelo's out of your element, and Crawford is out of Canelo's element. So he's a higher element than Canelo. So how you, yeah, man, I'm the best option. Based on what? You know, because the guy you ran from, fam, the boy from the Omaha Assassin, say, look here, man, I'm finna show you how to take care of this. Not only did he show you how to take care of it, but he did it in the most opportune time for Canelo. What do I mean by that? He got paid the most money he's ever been paid for one fight. The fight was on Mexican Independence Day. So he had all of our La Raza out there, along with the Mexican ancestors who rise once a year on Mexican Independence Day. 70,400 fans in attendance. A lot of them was Canelo fans. It was against all odds. He beat him on that day. Coming off shoulder surgery. 38 years old. He beat him that day. So what in the hell make you think? Now I'm saying all that to say this. That was a pressure situation. A lot of people fall under that kind of pressure. A lot of people, when they go into your enemy's backyard, they fall under that kind of pressure. When you fought Canelo, Jermell Charlo, it was nowhere near on that level. 41 million plus watching on Netflix. So for over 50 million or so watch the replay. You fought, it was nowhere near. It was on a big level, but it was nowhere near on that level. If you folded under that type of pressure, what make you think, goddamn it, you ain't gonna fold to Crawford? That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying from what you said out of your mouth. Shout out to J-Rock. That's all I'm saying. What you said out of your mouth. I'm only using your words. Matter of fact, we finna pull that video. I gotta pull that video. Have to. Because I want to use this against him in the court of law. I want to pull that interview up because I gotta use this against him in the court of law. I got this nigga on trial right now. Got him on trial right now. You know what I mean, Your Honor? I like to present Exhibit A. I have a star witness. Who is your star witness? You know what I mean? The defendant. The defendant, what do you mean the defendant? The defendant is the one that you're bringing charges against, and his attorneys is defending him, and you're trying to prosecute him. How can you use the defendant to be your key witness? Let me present Exhibit A, Your Honor, and I'm gonna pull out that video. This is what he said right here. Put this nigga on the stand. Lions only. Yeah. That's what they call lions only, right? Yeah. Ain't you the dude? Are you the dude who ran like a bitch when you fought Canelo? Look, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna beat too many of them bitches. You ain't gonna be saying that too many more times. Look here, baby boy. All that trying to cut your attitude with me, nigga. We know you saw. We ain't trying to hear none of that. Ain't nobody scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you, dog. I saw what you did. We saw what you did when some real smoke came. So we ain't nobody worried about that. Ain't nobody worried about that. You know what I mean, baby boy? We ain't, you know, again, are you the one who ran like a bitch, in 2022? Are you the one? Yeah, that's me. Okay, cool. All right. I don't know if you got, you look like you got ADHD or some shit. You probably need to go get that shit checked out, get you some medicine or something like that, because you ain't scaring nobody. True. Yeah, I just want to throw that out. I want to throw that out. You ain't scaring nobody, baby. Ain't nobody scared. The gig is the gig. Yeah, this nigga. What is on? What he say? No. Yeah, whatever. You got 2 minutes. All right, yeah, whatever, nigga. I'm telling you. I gotta find that part where he talking about. Canelo was out of his element. You like, fam, you don't never come on camera and say no dumbass shit like that. Okay, and at what point in time did you realize Canelo was out of your element? Before people betted money on you, who thought you were gonna win, or after? You could have just, cause whoever betted money on you. See, we knew, but I ain't gonna lie, we knew that you ain't believing yourself, cause I could tell how you were looking at the press conference. Nigga was doing too much smiling, showing all 32 teeth. Nigga, hey, Rick, the man was doing too much smiling, Rick. I say, man, this don't seem like the same. This can't be the same one. The man was smiling too goddamn much. I say, yeah, this nigga cheesing too goddamn much. Too much skinning and grinning. This ain't like his whole energy changed, man. How you a lion in the wild and you surrounded by gazelles and you sitting up smiling at the gazelles? Hi, gazelle. I just I normally would come to eat you today, but I'm just feeling good. I'm like, damn, fam, you were savage against, you were savage against the hyenas. You were savage against the wild dogs of the safari. You were savage against the buffalo. You was a savage against the ox. Then you get around the gazelles and you go to smiling. Tony Harrison, you look like you wanted to kill him. Every fighter you got in there with, Lubin. Everybody you got in there with. You got in there with Canelo. It was, it was all, shit, nigga, I thought you wanted to make love. The way I'm like, man, I was like, you know what? Maybe he, thought you wanted to make love or something, fam. True. Oh, Canelo, he's a great fighter, man. He's a living legend. All that. See, when a motherfucker go to, see, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. See, that's what I study. I got a master's degree in studying body language. It's how you say it. If you say, yeah, man, yeah, sure, yeah, Canelo, a great fighter. He's a legend, but I'm a great fighter. I'm a legend too. You get what I'm saying? The conviction you say when you go to saying, yeah, man, man, Canelo's a great fighter, man, and he's done it all, like he's a living legend, and he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm just happy at the honor and privilege just for Canelo to just pick me to be in the ring with Canelo. See, when they say it like that, hey, shout out to Goddess. Hey, Goddess, when they say it like that, it's like, oh, you get what I'm saying? It ain't what you say, is how you say it. That's what I used to love. What you can say what you want to say. To this day. One thing you can say what you want to say about Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? One thing I like about Wilder is this. Wilder gonna say it with his chest. Why? Listen. See what I was expecting. See, I want my fighter, especially if you call yourself a lion. I want to see you at the press conference like this.
Don't ever forget. When I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? See, Wilder got beat, but he said it with his chest. He said it with his chest, fam. That's what Wilder did. I said, what thing about Wilder now? Wilder gonna say it with his chest. He gonna say it with his chest. Those are the facts.
To this day.
Yeah, he gonna say it with his chest. Jermell ain't do that. He ain't do that. So anyways, Wilder fans crucifying Jermell Charlo on social media for calling out Crawford. As I said before, Jermell Charlo went from begging the PBC banner to now begging non-PBC fighters like Terence Crawford and Jerome Ennis for fights. For years, we all heard this term called Al. Jermell Charlo, Keith Thurman, Jermall Charlo, Errol the True Spence, Gervonta Davis, Adrien the Problem Broner, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and the entire PBC roster were all singing the same tune. Call Al, right? Jermell Charlo, you get what I'm saying? In particular, right? This is how I feel about the situation. From what Bud told me, as I told you guys before, when he tried to make the deal work with Al Haymon directly through his attorney and Al Haymon's attorney or whatever, in order to make the Errol Spence fight, Al Haymon gave him the runaround. Al Haymon offered Crawford a slave contract as well. You ain't think that black, you see, the black man don't offer slave contracts. I'm like, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, what else, you get what I'm saying? He say, man, try to fuck with man. The man didn't want to give me no upfront money. Remember, Bud was like, because I remember this like it was yesterday. He had his attorneys. He say, look, I want to be able to look at the books. Because, to see was Errol Spence selling these type of pay-per-views that y'all say he been selling all these years. Because see, this what they do. What I was trying to do, what Bud was this. He devalued him. He say, look, you really don't sell. He said, that's a lie. Look at my numbers at every venue I fought at. Look at my numbers I fought in Vegas. How many people that was in the audience? Look at New York. Look at anywhere I've been. He said, that's cool. But to my pay-per-view star, you ain't no pay-per-view star. Yeah, that is true. I did fail at the box office on my pay-per-view fight. That is true. But look at my numbers I'm doing when I fight at ESPN. Yeah, that ain't nothing. So he was saying that Errol supposed to get this 90-10 split or 80-20 split based on numbers, based on pay-per-view numbers or something of that sort, right? So Bud was like, because, he's independent. He got his own attorneys he do his deals with through. He say, look, man, well, let us see the books. Let us see what he had really done to confirm what you're saying, to justify what you're offering me. Because if you are saying, look, Goddess, I'm doing bigger numbers than you, Goddess. You know what I mean? I don't sold like 500,000 pay-per-views, and you don't did 20,000 pay-per-views. So based on that alone, you get what I'm saying? That right there, that's what I'm justifying, the 90-10 split. So God is like, okay, cool. I ain't just going to take your word for it. I just let me see the proof. Because if you're dealing with Top Rank, you're going to have to show Bob Arum that. You just can't tell Bob Arum, yeah, man, we did 100, we did 200,000. You only did 10. Bob gonna be like, all right, well, let me, we need to see the proof. Because my attorney says that you didn't do that. So let's get in contact with the cable company, who the pay-per-views went through, and let's see that. Let's see that for sure. No, you don't need to see that, baby boy. You don't need to see that. So that's what the problem was. So, Bub was like, okay, look, when he called Errol, he was telling Errol, look, man, this what they doing, man. They telling me you doing A, B, C, and D, man, but the man won't even deal. This what I've been going through, fam. I'm trying to make the fight, man, but the man talking about paying me a frozen cup, $25 on the back end, an Amazon gift card, a case of Coronas, a mariachi band, 2 Chico sticks, a whole head cheese sandwich, a pork chop bone, and a 1985 Toyota Corolla. That's what he's trying to pay me to fight you. I'm like, man, I'm worth more than that. So Spence was like, all right, man, look, man, don't worry about it, man. I take care of it. And Spence went ahead and conceded. Yeah, man, I give you 50%, man. I give you half, man. Ain't no problem. 50-50. Yeah, what else you want? You know what I mean? Spence was like, okay. Spence gave him fair, something real fair. Some would say even more than fair. Some would say, right? But who knows? But it depends on who you talk to. So that's how that got done, right? But that's what I said when he offered him a slave contract. You know what I mean? Had it not been for Bud reaching out to Errol Spence directly, that fight never would have happened. Errol Spence hired the management team from Fighters First Management, Fighters First, in order to close the deal on the Crawford fight. This is why, as I said before, I have so much love and respect for Errol Spence. Bud Crawford, Bomac, Bud Security, and Coach Red Spikes told me directly that Errol Spence is a good brother. They say we got a lot of love. Matter of fact, Spence is one of Coach Red's favorite fighters. So he loves Spence. You know what I mean? And he ain't never said nothing bad about Spence. He tell you about the fact he praised Spence to me. Like, look, man, Spence a good dude, man. He a real good brother, man. We got a lot of love for Spence. But that fight never would have happened if Spence had not stood on business and went against Al. That's the only time I believe that he went against Al Haymon. He went against Al. As for Jermell Charlo, I noticed that he didn't thank Al like he normally does during this video. I wonder why. Boots Ennis and Eddie Hearn can make a fight with Jermell Charlo. You get what I'm saying? They probably can make one, right? If they wanted to. Keith Thurman, Fedor, and Errol Spence can easily make a fight with Jermell Charlo. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because they're all signed to Al Haymon's PBC. So it'll probably be, I think Eddie can make a fight, but if you got to deal with Al, and you're not dealing with Al. Ain't nobody seen this nigga. His fighters don't even see him. So, you might hear a voice, or it's going through other people. From what I'm hearing, the man on the referee, I ain't never seen nothing like this here, bro. Never in the history of business. Like, bro, this man, he moves like a shadow government. Y'all know what a shadow government is? A shadow government is the group of people who control your politicians, who really running the show. The person who you see physically is the representatives of those that's behind him that's really running the show. The purpose you see is the puppet. You don't see the puppeteer. That's how he moves. You hear his name, but that's it. So he moves like a shadow government. You dig? But as I said before, those guys, like, he didn't, like, he can front door, that's on same side of the street, Spence, whatever. And I'm hearing, like, the reason why Spence never been out of the ring for a long time is because Al Haymon. The type of money that those guys, because Al was overpaying them dudes. So the type of money that those guys were being paid, he can't pay them that money no more. Only person got that kind of money is Turk Al-Sheikh. He can't pay him that kind of money. Because they not going to come back to the ring to get paid less than what Al started out paying them. So that's the issue. Man, shit, I want $10 million to come back. Al like, man, tell that nigga, tell him nigga Spence and Jermell Charlo, man, shit, this ain't 2016, this ain't 2017, 2018. Man, them days over with, bro. You ain't never made no $10 million anyway. Don't tell you made $10 million when you fought Canelo. That was on the strength of Canelo. You get what I'm saying? So, they want a lot of money to come back. And the money ain't there. That's what my people telling me from the PBC. Well, man, it ain't there, dog. Nigga ain't, shit, Errol Spence ain't coming back to fight for the low. Yeah, baby boy, check it out. Remember, you made a lot of, I'm talking about Errol Spence's last fight, he made $25 million fighting Crawford. It's a lot of money. Last time I checked. So how much, I mean, what Spence what you think Spence gonna come back and fight for? I ain't saying he gonna get 25, but I'm just saying you at least gotta pay him 8 figures. That's why they ain't been fighting. Because I'm accustomed to this is what I made my last fight. Fam, the anomaly was you fought Canelo, Jermell. You fought Canelo. You ain't a draw. You had an undisputed fight in California to fight Brian Castano. And that bitch was half empty, dog. We had to give away a whole bunch of tickets the day of the fight. That bitch was half empty. You fought for undisputed in California and nobody cared. You get what I'm saying? So they got 20. How you want 10? Like for what? For real? Like you gotta be, yeah, you don't you got you said you got some mansions and stuff, right? You say you got a lot of cars, you're doing well. Okay, fine, that's cool. That's good, baby boy. You've been boxing for 18 years. Jermell been boxing. Jermell Charlo turned pro 18 years ago. Jermell Charlo turned pro in 2007. So you did good for yourself. You get what I'm saying? So in my opinion, Jermell Charlo should do what he's always done. What he has always done, right? And in the past. And that's called Al Haymon. If he really wants to make a big fight with anybody not named Terence Crawford. Because Crawford ain't dealing with Al Haymon no more. I'm not speaking for him. I'm just telling you just my personal observation from when I spoke with him. Like, bro, he don't like Al Haymon at all. Bro, it was like a disdain. You know how you eat something bitter? Something that tastes nasty, that leave a nasty taste in your mouth and you frown up? You ever like that? So, you get what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to deal with that nigga man like that. In other news, the November 22nd Riyadh season card will now be sold on pay-per-view. Turkey Al-Sheikh lied. Gotta throw that out there. Saying Riyadh season cards will not be on pay-per-view anymore. And he said that when he was on the Boxing Voice. Now, apparently, that he's had a change of heart. Do you guys want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. It's because Turkey Al-Sheikh's business model is making certain fighters rich at the expense of Riyadh season. What do I mean by that? They losing money. I like Canelo, but ain't no way in hell he's supposed to get paid $100 million for one fight. Crawford lied and told everybody, he told somebody, I'm making 10. He made way more than that. I know all the people that was involved. But that's neither here nor there. $100 million for one fight? That man he paid Alexander Usyk $132 million to fight Daniel Dubois in the rematch. Daniel Dubois made, like they say, $71 million. $200 million going to two fighters, fam? It's a fair business model. He probably got his people telling him, look, man, you can't keep doing this, fam. Yeah, we got oil money, but we got oil money, making a profit. Yeah, the 2030 Riyadh season initiative. Yeah, I think they got like a $31 billion budget or something of that sort. And the Riyadh season initiative covers a lot of different sports, golf, WWE, boxing. You know, boxing is kind of like at the bottom of the totem pole related to that, but you get what I'm saying? The other big sports. Darts is big too. Darts is big. I watch darts on the zone. I like that shit. That shit kind of fire. Darts. You get what I'm saying? But it's a failed business model. The key to the game, the key to business is making money. Yeah, you're going to lose some money in the beginning, but how you going to recoup all that shit? So his people, this is what I'm hearing. His people told him, this is why when Bud did an interview with Andre Ward, he said that when he went to Saudi Arabia, they asked, remember Andre Ward asked him, how did the deal get made? He said, I went to Saudi Arabia and they sat me in the room and we was in there for like 8-9 hours. He said, 8-9 hours? He said, yeah, his people, Turkey people. We was negotiating, trying to work a deal out to make this fight happen. And he said, why you was in there for 9 hours? He said, because I wanted a certain amount, and they were like, no. And then he said, it was going on so long. He said, look, man, I want to talk to Turkey. Why I can't talk to Turkey? And Turkey's negotiators told him, no, you can't talk to Turkey because Turkey is your friend. And because of that friendship, it's a conflict of interest. When you're doing business with your friends, you have a tendency to let your emotions get involved, to cloud your vision when it comes to doing right business. It's certain things that you'll do for a friend that you won't do for an average person who you don't have an emotional attachment to. So they were like, no, you can't talk to him. We got to make this deal happen now while you're here. You can see him after we agree to the numbers. So according to what Boyd told Andre Ward, I didn't get everything that I wanted. They didn't get everything that they wanted, but we came to an agreement. Then as soon as we came to an agreement on the numbers, that's when I got a chance to talk to Turkey. So they probably told him, look here, baby boy. Your business model ain't working. You overpaying these goddamn fighters and we losing money. You get what I'm saying? So, You went on Boxing Voice running your mouth hollering about no more pay-per-views, but we got a stat card, and guess what? We got to put this fight on pay-per-view now. See, ain't nobody got a problem with the fight being on pay-per-view. You know what the problem is? People got a problem with you coming on the internet lying, saying that you're going to they're not going to be any more pay-per-views, and then now we're saying that this card is on pay-per-view. You lied. Whether you intentionally did it or unintentionally did it is not the point. The point is you lied. That's how the people are looking at it. The people are looking like, man, this motherfucker don't lie to us, man. So now people looking at it like it's the principle. It's principality, Smokey. It's the principle. You get what I'm saying? So I saw Ness on the Boxing Voice saying that he gon' yeah, I ain't buying that. I'm going to protest it. I'm going to fire stick it and all that stuff there. Saw that. And this is why they got to change their heart on that. Because you can't pay these fighters $50 million, $40 million, $100 million. You ain't going to recruit. Do you know how hard it is to recruit that? Let's do the math on that. You know, to recruit $150 million that's paid. The only way you can get close to even recouping that is if like somebody like a Netflix buy the rights to it. And the Netflix ain't gonna overpay for it. If they buy the rights to it, if you sell it to Netflix, then cool. But Netflix ain't get to be in Netflix being a fool neither. They not just gonna give you astronomical amounts of money knowing they ain't gonna make no money back. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Now, a lot of people don't like Dana White, but Dana White was right in saying that Turk Al-Sheik's business model is unsustainable. He was right about that. This is how I know that the big paydays from Turk Al-Sheik is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. I'm telling you. 2026, going into 27, you're going to see a lot of that shit ain't going to, you get what I'm saying? Paramount got rid of boxing on Showtime, but then they just signed TKO Boxing. Do you want to know why they signed TKO Boxing? Because TKO Boxing business model, their boxing business model is different from what Showtime did when Showtime was giving the PBC all that money. It's a different business model. Now, that's why I say it might be the end of these big megastars when Canelo and Crawford and Canelo, those two top guys retire. And some of these other guys that's still here, they got some decisions to make. Because not Al Haymon, but what the dude name? Bob Arum, his business model is, look, I'm gonna pay you market value. I'm not gonna pay you no less than what you're supposed to get paid. I'm not gonna pay you more than what you're supposed to get paid. I'm gonna pay you market value. Some of these fighters, they want above market pay. It's okay to get above market pay if you are an above market draw. See, that's where the waters get murky at. Listen, you can get above market pay if you are an above market draw. Motherfucker like Roland Romero ain't got no business making $5 million nowhere. I get what people saying, the fighter got to get as much money as they can. Yeah, that's true. But in the real world, this is how it works in the real world. In the real world, you pay like you weigh. What's your value to the market? That's how it happens in the real world. What's your value to the market, baby boy? Because some of these dudes, they want to get paid like they Canelo. You ain't got no country backing you. This is why Floyd Mayweather, and this is the thing that I always talk about with Floyd. Floyd is so disingenuous at. I'm gonna tell you what he's disingenuous at. Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna show y'all what Floyd Mayweather was so disingenuous at. Because Floyd spoke about, yes, I broke the live gate records. I broke the live gate records. Yes, I broke the pay-per-view records. I did this, I did that. No. That's a lie. Floyd, and I told y'all this over here. Because see, a lot of the Floyd mode, they make it seem like Floyd stepped in the ring by himself and he broke live gate records. Floyd had a blueprint. His blueprint was fight people who had a country backing them or had a strong following. Miguel Cotto had a Puerto Rican following. Oscar De La Hoya had the Mexican-American following. He was the golden boy. Sugar Shane had a little following. Not gonna lie, he fought Shane right after he beat up Margarito. Manny Pacquiao had the entire Philippines backing him. R.I.P. to Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton had the entire UK backing him. So you broke records with opponents who had a massive following. So you and that opponent broke records together. But the narcissist and the me behavior with Floyd Mayweather, he'll never say that. No, man, you broke records with motherfuckers who have countries backing them. Marquez. Come on, fam. What the dude name from the MMA? Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor sold that fight himself. So you broke records with Conor McGregor. You and Conor McGregor broke records. You and Oscar De La Hoya broke records. You and Manny Pacquiao broke records. You and Ricky Hatton broke records. Floyd make it seem like it was just him. When he fought Andre Berto, did he break a record fighting Andre Berto? No. Do you want to know why? Because Andre Berto wasn't nobody. He had no followers. True. He had no following. Why he do it with Berto? Why he do numbers with Zab Judah? Chop Corley. What his numbers was prior to Oscar De La Hoya? Just saying. It's a collective effort. Show me one fighter. Show me one fighter who did numbers by themselves. I get it. You get what I'm saying? As for Jermell Charlo, do you guys think that is fair for the fans? Pretty much the fans destroying Jermell Charlo online, and I got the proof. I'm finna show y'all the receipts. They destroying this boy right now. They destroying. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm just saying, there's videos out there. Floyd said, I'm gonna fight somebody who got a following behind them. I'm gonna fight somebody who got a country behind them. Literally, man, on video saying this here. Floyd Mayweather is a great fighter, one of my favorites. But you know, he's a narcissist. You know, he exaggerates stuff a lot. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. No, you and them did this. You and them did that. Because you wasn't doing it prior to fighting them. We got something called before and after. Before you fought any of those dudes, you wasn't doing that. And when you fought Berto, you didn't do that. You wasn't able to replicate that with Berto. So that tells the story. You dig? Anyways, let's dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yes, sir. Talk to him, Floyd.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that video. Floyd said, when I was in the position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right. You get what I'm saying? So I tell you what, mother got to earn their keep today, though. Mother, I tell you what, dog. Cause I think the fans don't got smarter too. Nah, mother got to earn their keep, dog. Like fans know that this a cherry pick right here. Is this gonna be a cherry pick going wrong? And this man ain't fighting nobody. Look here, man.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
Niggas taking the easy matches, and as soon as he get in the step-up fight, we saw what happened. We saw what happened with my favorite fighter, the Puerto Rican assassin. One of my favorite Puerto Rican fighters, next to Tito Trinidad. No, I'm just bullshit. But listen, who my favorite Puerto Rican fighter is? It's Tito. It's Tito. Benitez. Gomez. Rafael Gomez. I like Hector Camacho. I used to like Macho time. You know what time is it? Macho time. You know, I used to love Hector Camacho. Yeah, you know what, man? Yeah, because Hector Camacho was very entertaining. Camacho always had on different outfits. He come to the ring dancing and all. I used to like Hector Camacho, man. All right, Peter Macho, man. All right, Peter Macho, man. Yeah, man. That's love Hector Camacho. You dig? Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me. Well, there's quite a few Puerto Rican fighters out there. Let's see. Miguel Cotto. It's like Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto was a bad boy too. Miguel Cotto. I think Trinidad was my favorite. Trinidad was my favorite because I kind of like grew up watching all his fights and stuff like that. Man, that motherfucker Tito, boy. Tito. Tito. See, the hood mess with Tito. The hood rock with Tito too. People love Trinidad, man. Tito coming to fight. And guess what? In today's time, they'll call Tito Chinny. And he probably would Chinny because he can get knocked down because he'll leave his chin in the air sometimes. But listen, when you knock Tito Trinidad down, except when he fought B-Hop. B-Hop beat him. Roy beat him. And who else beat him? B-Hop, Roy. Thinking what? Tito only had like 2-3 losses, right? Yeah, he ain't got that many losses. I think he got about 2 or 3 losses, something like that. Anyway, but yeah, man, doggone, yeah, I used to love Tito, boy. I used to love Tito. I ain't lie to you, boy. Motherfucker Tito, goddamn Don King coming to the ring with the American flag and the Puerto Rican flag. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Don King coming to the ring with the Puerto Rican flag. Oh, like, man, shit, nigga. Hey, but see, that's what I used to love. That's what I used to love about Tito Trinidad. You know what I love about, what I used to love about Don King. Don King is going to be whatever he needs to be for the moment. If he in Cuba, he gonna be Cuban. If he's in Mexico, he got the Mexican flag. If he's in Puerto Rico, he got the Puerto Rican flag, right? If he's in Ghana, he got the Ghanaian the Ghanaian flag, right? If he's in Jamaica, he got the Jamaican flag. Wherever he at, Don is going to be. Listen, Don is going to be whatever he need to be for the occasion. You get what I'm saying? Like for real though. I love Don King. Now he gonna rob his fighters. Now he gonna do that. But I love Don King. Hey, Sal T, what's up, brother? He said, Coach, I sent you the a Fight Hub short with Berlanga on X. You'll find this hilarious. Oh, you did? Oh, you did? Well, the Puerto Rican. Where you sent to that? Where you sent to that? The Puerto Rican assassin, man. You know I got a soft spot for the Puerto Rican assassin. I be capping for him. Breaking all the commandment rules, breaking all the commandments for the Puerto Rican assassin. I know he ain't no assassin, but that ain't the point. The point is the man funny. That's the point. The man funny. Yeah, if you send it, you probably got to send it to me again, fam, because I don't see it. I get so many messages. Shout out to OBW Stretch. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Crawford dad ain't stopping him. Charlo running. Shout out to Jason Follower Christ. Hey, okay. Dropping that quote over. Damn, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Shug Snack Cigar. Hey, okay. He said Errol is fighting Ortiz. Jermell slipped and said it. I don't know about that. I'm gonna Shug Snack Cigar. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know. The reason why I don't know, we gotta wait and see, is because Errol ain't fought in over 2 years. We don't know when we know he ain't coming back this year. So January gonna be 2.5 years since he's been in the ring. And then we know Virgil Ortiz is fighting Lubin. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And then it's hard to tell when a PBC fighter gonna fight. Unless you physically see them in the ring, it's kind of hard to tell when a PBC fighter gonna fight. Shout out to Sean from the Heights. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for damn dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Sean from the Heights said lies. Bud waited a whole year for the Spence rematch, and Charlo ain't want that work. He said Bud is talking to Charlo in the ring while fighting Spence. Yeah. Now he didn't wait a year. He didn't wait. Wait a minute. You know what? You're right. I see what you're saying. It took him a whole year in order to get back into the ring again. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, because that's how Boots got the belt. Boots, they stripped the IBF from Bud, and because he was still in the contract. Because remember, Boots was Errol Spence's mandatory. They ain't never pushed for it. None of did any of that. Bud beat him, become undisputed. Boots, people filed the paperwork to fight him. The IBF told Bud he had to fight Boots. He like, look, you got to fight the IBF mandatory. He like, look, but I'm on the contract for a rematch to fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence came out 30 days later and said, I'm exercising my right for a rematch. Y'all remember that? And we thought the fight was going to happen. I remember all the videos, of Spence and Crawford going to rematch again in November. Then it went from November to December. Then it went from, you know what I mean? Then I think Bud told me, he said, he couldn't do nothing for 6 months. And then January, then we say it's going to happen it's supposed to happen at the top of 2024. And it didn't happen. It expired. Then next thing you know, Spence came out on X talking about he needed to have cataract surgery. He got to have cataract surgery on his eye. At the end, at 6 months, you get what I'm saying? I got to have cataract surgery on my eye on his other eye. So I guess Bud took his eyeball, the eye collector. You know what I mean? So y'all remember that. I remember that. Because it's like this here. You guys remember when Deontay Wilder had a rematch clause to fight Tyson Fury in the third fight? And Tyson Fury tried to get out of that contract to go fight Anthony Joshua for undisputed. What did Deontay Wilder do? He sued Tyson Fury. They went to mediation. He sued him. They went to mediation. You get what I'm saying? And the judge ruled in Deontay Wilder's favor. And Fury had to honor Wilder that rematch for the trilogy. So if Bud would have did the exact same thing, he would have got sued. Same thing. So he had to honor it, but just so happened Spence, Spence ended up having cataract surgery. So it is what it is. But anyways, all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say that sarcastically, Mr. Al Haymon.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? The method de monta. Nigga Mike Tyson funny the motherfucker. Mike like, nah, you ain't getting away with that. Talking about we the Charlo twins. We know him for calling everybody out. He said, yeah, man, please call these people out. He said, you got millions of people watching you, man. Please call these people out. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, how you gonna talk about something? You the Charlo twin. We know for calling everybody out. Then when it's time to call the people out, you don't want to call no names out. True. Yeah, you can't go on a nationally syndicated podcast, well, not, a global podcast like Mike Tyson, and then go to talking about, we know for calling everybody out. Then when the man put you on the spot to call somebody out, you ain't got no names. Ron, not my man. What's my name, man? The Truth. What's the name? The basketball player. That was sitting right next to he played for the Boston Celtics. I forgot his name. That was sitting right next to Jermall Charlo. Not Ron Artest. What my main man name is? The Truth. Shaq named him The Truth. What the dude name is, man? I was sitting right next to him. I forgot his goddamn name. Paul Pierce. Yeah, that's who it is. Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce with the name of the names. He said Benavidez. He said Benavidez, Canelo, the Mexican monster. he said, hey, Jermall told us, he definitely won't get that much respect. He didn't want to call a man a Mexican monster. Goddamn it, but you let King the play slap the taste out your mouth. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Here for Boxing. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, did you see Fagnon lesson over Charlo's lesson over the Charlos? Yeah, somebody sent me that. Fagnon, You know, I think he go. It's some. I don't know how true it is, but he do act a little suspect. They say he go both ways. That's what I heard. I heard he pitching and catching. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is now, but I heard he pitching and catching. I heard he play offense and defense. You know what I mean? I heard he play wide receiver and linebacker. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but you know, it is what it is, right? Let me show y'all this here. Hold on. Let me show y'all this here. Where the people? Let me go to where the people at. Because the people, I want y'all to see this here. Y'all, I want y'all to look at this here. The people ripping this man, bro.
An offer for Crawford and me and Crawford. If they gave me an offer for Crawford and me and Crawford, I talked to him one time. I'm excited.
He said I talked to him one time. This nigga stuttering and shit. Hey, he look like he drunk too. Look like he drunk.
If they gave me an offer for Crawford and me and Crawford, I talked to him one time. I'm excited. I'm so. It'll be an honor to get in the ring with him, not just today, just because of what he done in the. As becoming undisputed, he completed something that I didn't complete, and so being in the ring with Crawford would be amazing. I give him the best fight of today's era. I don't think that there's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now. The best fight really would be me. The best fight with boots.
Now, the only question I would have for Jermell Charlo was this: you say the best fight for Crawford would be you, based on what? Like, what are you basing that on? That's a hell of a question. Because you can't be basing it on, now we do know styles make fights, that is true. But outside of styles making fights, what are you basing that on? He beat the dude up that you ran from. The dude that took your chain, took your bike. Yeah, he beat that dude up. Took the chain from him that Canelo took from you, took the bike back and took it to Omaha. So that was what I'm asking. What are you basing that on?
It's me. The best fight with Crawford is me. Obviously, nothing else, anybody else could. Errol and Virgil and the winner of them. But I really don't see nobody else, what y'all want me to do in the game.
All right, so let's look at what the people are saying. Because we do it for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people. I like to see what the people talking about. This guy said he has not fought since he ran from Canelo 2 years ago. This guy right here, Brim, says, what happened to Mr. I'm busy? Boxing Bros UK said, F your ish. Micah says, Canelo whooped this nigga ass. No way in the hell Bud taking that fight. Yeah, keep showing that replay. This guy taking the headphones off. This guy say Charlo sound real respectful to Bud now. And I do notice that he's so nice. I remember, man, fuck Crawford. Nobody caring about no goddamn Crawford, no Terence Crawford. Who the hell is Terence Crawford? Where he from? Omaha? He from Omaha. Don't nobody care about him. Like, if you look at any but prior to this video, he always was real sassy, popping the neck, has some shit to say about Crawford. And that's fine. He has a right to do that. I don't have a problem with that at all. But my thing is, this guy noticed, this guy noticed, he said Charlo sound real respectful to Bud now. I wonder why. This guy says, so the man who moved up and showed he belongs, beating Canelo, should fight the man who moved up, got dropped, turned, he say, turned track star, got washed versus Canelo, and has done literally nothing in 2+ years. Right. They really do, he said, they really do think the fans are dense. This is what the people are saying. This guy's pointing out the obvious. So the man who ran from Canelo, and having fought in over 2 years, is now saying that he'll be the best option for Crawford. So this is what the fans are saying. This guy right here say he thinks he's him. Just because you got a Michael Jordan Bulls, Chicago Bulls jersey on, number 23, don't mean that you Jordan. This guy says, easy food for Crawford. Give me that. Line, I don't know what this is right here, boy, but this, yeah, they finna eat. Oh, this a baby hyena. Oh, this a baby hyena. So they must have killed the mother Yeah, they must don't kill. Yeah, it's over with for you, baby. Yeah, they finna kill you. Like, yeah, I'm finna go in and get you up out of here, baby boy. Cause you gonna grow up. You gonna grow up to get my baby's problems. You gonna grow up to get my baby's problem. We ain't finna do that. Yeah, we finna offer you, but it's cool in nature. So this guy said, "Yo, mama." Stephen Sorby said, I don't even need to hear what he's saying. His facial expressions and body language scream of desperation and wanting something he knows he'll never get. This guy say, remember when Charlo told Bud, I'm busy. The fans are reminding him of what he said. Brother, he'll put a meme here. He laughing. The fans is ripping him. This dude said, he added the boxing voice, yo, little Charlo, he said, yo, little Charlo want to jump back on the scene and fight Bud. You have proven, this guy say, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Those are the facts.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You dig? You know, hey, listen, you know what I'm talking about?
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
He ain't been in the ring in over 2 years, so we got to thank Al Haymon, right?
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and thank Al Haymon.
This guy said, respect to Jermell, former undisputed champ at 154, 100. Let's see him back in the ring first before we entertain him going in there with some of the best. I'm not entertaining him at all. Not implying that he can't hang. I'm implying it. I think he can, but not right now. Not fresh off of sabbatical. All right. Yeah, he got a lot of faith in Jermell Charlo. I ain't got none in him. This guy say he already beat you the same night before he folded his Spence like a beach chair. All you can do was bark like a puppy. Well, y'all remember this? Hold on, let's pull that up. Let's pull up what he did. This how I would look. This guy said he must don't know what happened to the last 2 security guards. The whole hood was mad. This how the whole hood was looking that night. Man, it wasn't the fact this nigga running like a mud, making us look bad. We had to go back. We had to go tap the boy. We had to go tap the dude from Omaha. Say, look here, man, the Omaha assassin. Check this out, baby boy. This one nigga from Houston. Lafayette, Louisiana, and Houston. There, this one nigga, man, we sent him up there to get the job done. He couldn't get it done. Is there any possible way that you can go take care of that? You know, because we got to get some kind of redemption. He made the hood look bad when how he performed. You see that there? Okay, they saw Booth put paws on the crushing the can. Booth crushing the can right there. This guy said, come on, stop it. Bud would beat the itch down your legs. You quit versus Canelo. Like we all saw. They say like we all saw it, man. Everybody saw it. He said, we saw how you fought against Canelo. Respectfully, you ain't ready for Bud. That's what the people saying. Hold on. That's what the people saying, fam. Let me retweet that. This dude got Charlie Murphy and Charlie sitting here laughing. Nigga, please do this. What he said. He said, nigga, please. Yeah, man. That dude say Charlo will lose badly. He stinks. Boy wipes the floor with him, KOs him by 9. This guy say Mel on that snow again. What they say he on that booger sugar?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all remember what Wilder told dog going on? What Wilder told Fury, you know, when I found you, you were strung out on coke, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you back to big time boxing. What the rock is this? Hey, boy. Hey, man. Hey, I miss why I ain't gonna lie. We missed that. Don't you ever forget who brought you back to big time boxing. Hey, you ain't got to believe me. Go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Hey, man, shout out to Donald Banks.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Angle was at the Danny Garcia fight signing autographs and t-shirts. No, man. No. He said the Puerto Rican assassin was at the Danny Garcia fight signing autographs and t-shirts like he was some type of superstar or some type of world champion. No, man. And you was that the Puerto Rican assassin? He was signing and he said the Puerto Rican assassin was signing autographs and t-shirts, merchandise. Oh my God. Malanga? What is, yeah. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, yo. That's what I'm saying. Hey, shout out to Sean from the Heights. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, W, boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Charlo needs to shut up, humble himself, and pray for a big money fight. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, them big money fights finna be over with, boy, soon, boy. I'm talking about, boy, this finna be a hard reset for real.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Bro, they clowning this man. This guy said how Canelo did him. Y'all remember that? Like, bro, look at it. They showing Shaq jacking up Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart from Philly too, right? Yeah, have jacking them up, humping them from, but oh my God, Lord have mercy. He being a little too aggressive with that one. Kevin Hart feet in the air too. How your feet, his feet in the air, dangling in the air. Lord, boy, Shaq was, it's kind of rough there. This dude say that's how Canelo, he say that's how Canelo did him, All right. Oh, this dude right here, I see what this dude right here said. This dude right here said that he say F ninja. Yeah, fuck nigga. Yeah, what he said right there. He meant, bro, they ripping dog on Jermell Charlo on Twitter, man. Whose man's is this? Lord have mercy. This guy said who didn't see this coming? Hey, I'm down. Long as we have it in Houston. So this guy said he don't mind the fight happening. He just wanted to be in Houston. Man, that fight ain't gonna be in no Houston, man.
True.
Now I got a barbershop. I got some dudes in Houston that I know. Barbershop I was at, man. I can call. What's my main man name? What's my main man name up from? Plug that barbershop in right. What his name is? Hold on, let me see what's up. Let's see. I got to see what his name. What his name is? Shit. What my main man name is in Houston, man? I got him. You know what I mean? We're going to get rid of this. Somebody sent me something. Let me go ahead and do that right quick. Hold on. What's my main man name in Houston? Shit. The barbershop. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I got some dudes at the barbershop in Houston to get fight. Matter of fact, that's some fights that he can do at the Red Hour. He can go to the Red Hour and get some fights in Houston. Yeah, the Red Hour, they have some good fighters. What the dude name? I forgot the name of that barbershop. Yeah, he go to the Red Hour and get some fights in Houston, and you get what I'm saying? Shit, some people saying it's over. This guy say Jermell's obviously just looking for another good payday. He held out for the big Canelo payday and put in a very uninspiring effort, to say the least. And he has, to say the least, and has been on the sidelines for over 2 years. If he's serious about fighting again, try Mutazaliev was his mandatory once. Yeah, that is true. Mutazaliev was his mandatory. This guy say I can use the payday, and I acknowledge that Terence is a much bigger than he was when he first called me out. Charlo needs to shake off the rust after 2 years. And man, this nigga here, man. Ain't nobody think about no goddamn Jermell Charlo. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Hold on, listen, look at what this dude said. This dude say, man, shut the F up. A welterweight went in there with no fear and went in there with no fear. You went in there terrified for your life. You didn't even talk ish like you normally do before doing the press conference before fighting Canelo. I hope no one gives you a shot after that performance. People are still mad at Jermell Charlo for his performance against Canelo. Y'all seeing it live in black and white what the people saying on Twitter. This guy said, I like Charlo. His whole career, he showed heart. Unfortunately, he showed no heart versus Canelo, which damaged his career beyond repair. He is going to have to remake the 154-pound division all over again, beating a dog at 160, 168, and 168 to make a statement like Charlo should fight Caleb Plant. This guy say the alcohol is talking. I told y'all he looked kind of drunk. This guy say payday, you want payday. See, that's what Canelo did to him. This dude say Charlo need to retire. So y'all see, this what the people talking about over here, fam. It's the people. It ain't me, it's the people. You get what I'm saying? The people ripping them. Why is the people talking about the man like that? Bro, it's like it's like they haven't spared this man at all. They haven't spared Charlo. You get what I'm saying? Like, why? Why they doing the people ripping them? I'm finna drop these phone lines, man. Y'all call the show. Let me know why y'all think the people still ripping them after all this time.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hey, man, shout out to Swat Jones. Swat Jones, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Swat. Salute to you, brother. Shout out to Freddie. Freddie Chapman, what's going on, brother? Shout out to Freddie. You dig? Shout out to Lisa Bales, man. Shout out to Lisa. Hold on. Phone calls. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? It's Ron from New York.
Ron from New York, talk to me.
Coach, man, wasn't Charlo the same one that was like, yo, Crawford, this dude better humble himself, be quiet, take a pay cut, you know, fight the other African-American stud. So I think that Canelo stimulus check is running out. He needs another paycheck, Coach. Man, I think boxing is in trouble, man. I've been watching boxing probably for the past 25, 30 years. And honestly, the way things are right now, I think boxing is in genuine trouble. Just because they was trying to capitalize on as much money as they could with Canelo, that they even forgot to pass the torch to the next person. So I don't know. I mean, I think you're right about Turkey's those big Turkey paychecks coming through in the next couple of years. But I think this is an end of an era right now. I think where everything is going, the landscape of boxing and how everything is about attention right now, I think everything is in jeopardy right now. But that's my call, Coach.
Hey, shout out to Rod. Hey, I'm gonna piggyback on what Rod said. Yeah, now see, I'm telling the people that I'm talking to in boxing, I'm telling you, bro, this is why Turkey Out of Sheet went back on. Okay, well, the fight, it's a great card. I'm gonna buy it anyways because I want to do a fight party for us. I'm gonna buy it anyways. I think it is worth pay-per-view, but it's the principle. I think it's like $59, $60 pay-per-view, but it's the principle. People saying, look, you lied, but I'm trying to tell y'all is, again, this is why Turkey Al Sheet could not deal directly with Crawford to make that deal happen with him and Canelo. Because the people who negotiate the business now, negotiate the business for Turkey Al Sheet, they like, look, he your friend, bro. He gonna give you whatever you want. They ain't made, the Riyadh season ain't making no money. Again, now I don't care. I ain't none of my money. I ain't got nowhere near what they working with. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it doesn't matter whether you have money to burn or not is irrelevant. You're gonna burn some money in the beginning, but it's not a sustainable business model. It's temporary in order to make a splash in the market, and he disrupted the market by doing that. But it's not a sustainable, meaning something that you can continue to do for a long period of time. Can't do that. So that's why I say when the Canelo leave, you get what I'm saying? Canelo got 2 more fights. He gonna do them 2 fights next year. Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence. That's gonna be it. I'm anxious to see what's gonna happen next after that. But gonna be going on 39 next September. So I doubt if he fight till 40. You know, maybe he will, maybe he won't. I doubt it, but who knows? So after them 2, and then you got Usyk made big money. Tyson Fury, I don't get them, like it's gonna be hard for them, like those fighters who got all that money. I'm telling you, bro, that ain't gonna be there no more in the next year or so. That's why you got to get why the getting is good right now. the name of the game is turning a profit. The name, listen, the name, hey, shout out to Shaw Cool Hand. Shaw, what's going on, fam? The name of the game is turning a profit, fam. Bishop Bullwinkle, salute, fam. Hollow Davis, salute. Miss Black Panther, the Martin. The name of the game is turning a profit, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm just, that's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm like, turn out the sheet lie. Now, he does no lie, but they probably told him, look here, man, Hold on. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. We got guest Keith Cologne coming on right now. Let me call him. Let me call Keith Cologne. Hold on. We got young prospect Keith Cologne called on the show. Matter of fact, let me get that ready. Let me get that ready. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, fam, like you can't. Let me see me put this on. Keith Cologne. He called on the show. I forgot he called on the show. He gonna call the show in a minute. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, man, like, bro, like, fam, they like, motherfucker, y'all finna keep getting all this goddamn money. Now again, over here in America, Canelo that draw, bro, he can do that. And he proved it when he fought Billy Joe. He fought Billy Joe Saunders in Texas, fam. He fought Billy Joe Saunders in Dallas Stadium. 73,000 plus was there to see him fight Billy Joe Saunders. Now, you did have people come from the UK, but I'm just saying. Billy Joe ain't popping over it. Listen, and at the height of Billy Joe Saunders' career, he was nobody over here in America. Shit, they had a mariachi band playing. Canelo walked to the ring. The mariachi band was playing. Everybody knew what time it was. You get what I'm saying? So, me personally, I mean, I get what why the fans are ripping Jermell Charlo on Twitter. I get why they're ripping him, because they keep pointing out his last performance. And see, that's the problem. The problem is people remember your performance when you were last in the ring, fam. That's what they remember. Your last fight since you fought, your last fight was everybody's lasting memory of you and seeing how you ran against Canelo.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. I mean, my bad. Look.
Yeah, you get what I'm talking about? Like, bro, that's the last thing we remember. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Let me tell you why we're ripping him, Coach. The people, bro. Listen, the man is a clown, bro. You know, I would have more respect for Charlo if he were to come out and say, I was scared to fight Canelo. I just went up there to get the paycheck. I would understand that. You know what I mean? But now that he's, now I feel that his Canelo money is running out. Maybe it's low. Now he's calling everybody out, begging for fights. You know what I mean? And it's true, bro. He's acting proper. He's very respectful. His attitude changed, bro. Like, bro, what happened to you? So, look, Coach. Yeah, you know I'm a Canelo fan, bro. And when he fought Charlo, I was rooting for Charlo, man. I went with the little guy, and that performance left a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I don't want to see Charlo fight, man. What he needs to do, please go back to Louisiana, do whatever it is that you do over there. But, stay busy over there, man. The people have spoken. We don't want to see you. And boxing doesn't need you, man. So just get the fuck out of the sport, man. Respect from New York.
That's Lou, fam. Hold on. This Keith Cologne. Let me call this brother. Let me see what's up. See if this him. Y'all bear with me one moment. Keith, God bless you. Keith Cologne, please.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
All right, yeah, I don't have this number locked in my phone, man. I'm gonna let everybody know, man. I got you on the phone right now. Let's give Keith Cologne, everybody, a round of applause. Keith, what the link read? What's happening with you?
Ain't that much. I'm chilling. How are you?
Everything good, man. I got everybody listening on the show right now. Let everybody know when the last time you fought, because I don't know. I didn't get a chance to get you on here before you had a fight.
Yeah, I fought this past Saturday at the Barclays Center on Danny Garcia undercard, Fairweather, Brooklyn. I fought David Adebayo. He was 5-0. So yeah, had a nice, decent opponent. I was victorious.
How did you land that fight on the Danny Garcia card? Did he reach out to you, or did your team reach out to him?
You know, me and Danny and Swift Promotions, we like it's all close net. It's like a small little circle. I fought on their card like previously, like they had a couple cards, and as soon as they signed for it to be at the Barclays, and they made it official like on paper. They just reached out to us and they was like, "Yo, we want you on the card. Like this is last one, and we want to finish it with the home team." So they reached out to us and they already knew I was on board. So they just wanted to confirm.
So it seemed like I think what I did like about what Danny Garcia did, because I didn't see the fight card. I didn't. But from what I'm understanding, I heard he had like a pretty much a all Puerto Rican card. People that's from the area, the tri-state area. Is that is that correct or no?
No, that's not true. He had it was people from all over. It was me, I got Zaire Abdul Salam, B-Hop, they had Quincy, it was some heavyweights up there. He had my guy Dominique Crowder fighting as a co-main event, so it wasn't just an all Puerto Rican card. It was a lot of Puerto Ricans. It was me, Danny, Gabe Rosado, I feel like it's one more I'm missing.
Danny Garcia's opponent, Daniel Gonzalez.
Yeah, he was also yup. So I mean, it was like a solid group of us, but it wasn't just a Puerto Rican card, nah.
But everybody was, most of the people from the tri-state area, were they from either Philly, New York, or Jersey?
Yeah, it was a lot of people from basically it was a lot of people from close around here, all good fighters from around here. You had some guys flying in. It was a good heavyweight bout. In heavyweight, he's locally, he's from around New Jersey, New York area, if I'm not mistaken. So it was, you could say that.
So for those who don't know, let everybody know what your record is right now at the moment and which weight division that you fight in.
I fight at the featherweight division, 126. My record is 8-0 with 8 knockouts.
And you out of Jersey?
Yeah, I'm out of Newark, New Jersey.
Newark. Okay, so yeah, same place as Corey Stevenson. So now you fighting independent, and we spoke about this. We spoke about this before because you've been on here a couple of times, and I was asking you about the independent scene. It's kind of like, okay, you're not signed to a major promotional company yet. There's a lot that's going on in boxing. Going into 2026. Like what? I know Danny Garcia has his promotional company, and you're independent. How, like, your boots on the ground? What's next for you? How do you see? How do you fit in, and what's going to happen? Go on in the boxing landscape as it relates to the major promotional companies here in America, like Top Rank, PBC, and Golden Boy. Do you plan on doing anything with them in the future? Or?
I'm definitely looking to sign. Not right now, but in a couple more fights. Thing is, a lot of people, they don't know, like, yeah, these promotional companies, they still got their name, but like a lot of them aren't fully just how they like. Golden Boy is like a percentage of it is also bought by Turkey, and you get what I'm trying to say. So it's not just Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of behind the scenes things that people don't know. However, and also a lot of these promotional companies, they don't have a TV network. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna just jump out the gate and just sign, and I don't even know what I'm fighting on. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's more to come to it than just signing with a big promotional company because of their history. You know, it's a new age. You know, like the fighters, they got a lot of power, and yeah. So I'm what's next for me is I'm looking to climb up the ranks. Looking to go into next year, probably get a 8-round to end, start getting smaller titles, start climbing up in the ranks, to start hunting down the world champions.
So I do know I'm hearing the magic number for a lot of fighters. Keith is 10. For some reason, I don't know why, but once the fighter gets 10-0, is the ranking systems from your perspective, from what you know of, how do someone like yourself get put in the ranking system? How does that work for you?
You gotta start off small. You gotta get the smaller titles, like the NBA or like the titles that's around, like the little locally titles. And then you go to the regional titles, and then from there, like that's how you start off in the rankings. You start getting like the regional titles, then you get the intercontinental titles. All the smaller titles that lead up to the world title. That's how you get in the rankings. And you gotta keep being active. That's the key.
So activity is the key. Do you have to choose? I'm not asking this for the fans in the audience because they definitely want to know. Do you have to choose which sanctioning body you want to fight for, or how does that work?
I mean, yeah. So it all depends. It all depends on your connections. It's just you gotta. So once you make a certain name for yourself, you start to build your connections, you start to build your fan base, and either they'll reach out to you, meaning a sanctioning body, if they're interested in you, they'll reach out to you. You got some that's locally, so if I'm not mistaken, I think like for example, for me, the IBF is based in New Jersey, so like that's an easy one for me to go into. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy sanctioning body for me to go under, is the IBF. Also, you got WBO in Puerto Rico. That's another easy one for me to go to start making my way under. So it's really all about like connections and understanding what's around you. If you're not, like how you said, if you don't have the knowledge of it, it's gonna be 10 times harder. But if you build up a certain name for yourself and you're prominent, they either reach out to you, or if you have the access to them, you can get in contact with them.
So you're going down which route are you going down? Do you have an idea what sanctioning body which route you thinking about going?
No, I don't have an idea just yet, but I am ranked number 1 in the NBA as like a more locally smaller title. But they work directly with the WBO and the WBA as well.
Have you do you have to pay? So once you get those smaller belts, right? Do you have to pay sanctioning fees on those belts?
No, I don't believe so. And even with the world titles, sanctioning fees, all of that, you can negotiate them. A lot of people don't know that all of that stuff is negotiable. So sometimes they say, all right, we got this percent. You can be like, all right, look, now I want this percent, and everything is negotiable. It's not set in stone. Like you have to pay that set fee that they have with that percentage.
I'm gonna ask you. I want to ask you a question. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to it. Did you get an opportunity to see the Canelo and Crawford fight about a month ago?
Yeah. Yep.
What was your thoughts prior to the fight, and what was your thoughts after the fight?
Prior to the fight, I was 50-50. One day, I was like, dang, I feel like Canelo might pull it off. Another day, I was like, dang, I feel like Bud could pull it off. However, I was always rooting for Bud just because, like that's, like Bud is just like, from my era, he's like the like one of the greats, so to say. And so in the beginning, I was 50-50. Just as a boxing fan, it's like you understand boxing. Like, I see what Canelo possesses, I see what Bud possesses, but the way how the fight played out, it was tremendous. It was just Bud displayed amazing boxing ability. Hit, not get hit. He even stepped to him when he wanted to step to him. Like he shocked a lot of people. But he did exactly what he wanted to do the entire fight.
The reason why I asked you that question is because I think that, we heard a lot about, size, they got weight divisions for a reason, which is true. And, Canelo was used to fighting at that weight class, stuff like that. So we do know that Crawford ended up winning the fight. But now, I'm looking at the Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo, he hasn't fought in over a couple of years. And now he's saying that, he would want to fight Bud. He would want to be he think he'll be a better option for him. Me being a fan on the outside looking in, I'm like, okay, cool. In that video, you said that, not you, but Jermell Charlo, he said that the reason why he lost to Canelo was because he was out of his element. Canelo was, he's the type of fighter that he can't fight outside of his element. That's why he lost that fight. But yet now he's saying he want to fight Crawford. I'm like, well, if Canelo was out of your element, Crawford beat Canelo, surely Crawford would be out of your element. Am I looking at that wrong, or what say you?
Nah, that makes perfect logic to me. I think the same thing. I say the same thing. Well, I don't know. That's crazy. How you feel. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he sees something. Sometimes when you see something in a person, or you got like, I don't know, but
no, I understand. I understand what you're saying, because styles do make fights, and I will say this: just because Jermell lost to Canelo and Crawford beat Canelo, don't necessarily mean that Crawford could beat Jermell Charlo. I get exactly. Right. I do get what you're saying. But what I was saying from an element standpoint, you was out of your element, so be it. So what did you learn from that? Just watching that, because I know you had aspirations of being one of the best fighters in the world. You're going through the ranks right now. You're fighting. You're doing it independently. Explain to the people who may not know how. What's it like being an independent fighter as yourself? You're not with a major right now, major promotional company. These American promotional companies don't have network deals like you just acknowledged. Explain to the people the level of difficulty or not that you could be having, that you have as an independent.
I mean, for me, it's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. Being able to fight on different platforms. Seeing how. Just being on Pro Box, being on OTX, being on Top Rank, being on the Danny Swift Garcia card, it's fun to me. You get what I'm saying? Being on a local card, it's fun because it's almost like a backyard fight. It's like almost like a neighborhood versus neighborhood type thing. So for me, it's fun. I'm just able to do it because I got an amazing team. My team, they work great. And yeah, that's the real reason why I'm able to do it, is because I got an amazing team, and also. I'm able to sell a lot of tickets, so it makes sense for promoters. It's like, all right, cool, this guy, he's not signed to me, but I'm getting something in return. I know he's going to be able to fill up seats. Like for my last fight, he was able to see it. Like, as soon as I came out, the whole arena erupted. So, that's another thing. As fighters, you got to bring something to the table. You just can't think that just because you have skills, you're going to automatically be able to, be able to fight on these cards. Like, now you gotta bring something business wise to the table. You gotta make sense for these promoters as well.
You know what? That's crazy. You said that because I remember Leonard Ellaby used to always say it's about putting butts in seats. And you a ticket seller. And a lot of people want to be a star, but they don't understand. Look, like you said, you got to bring something to the table. You're building a fan base organically. That's what I love about you. Not only you're a great young fighter, a prospect, but however you understand branding. You have your own. You do your own blog on your YouTube channel, stuff like that. You're very marketable. I told you that before. You're very marketable. The tenderonis and the honey dips, the young ladies, they're gonna be trying to get at you. You get what I'm saying? So you're very marketable. So. Explain to the people how important that is. Like, how you able to become a ticket seller? What did you do?
I mean, well, first of all, you go. First, I believe in this rule right here. You do good to people, good to come back to you. You get what I'm saying? First, to be a good ticket seller and anything, you got to be a good person first. You get what I'm saying? You can't be, you can't treat people bad. How I treat a boss is the same way how I treat a janitor. And that's me genuinely speaking. I don't like nobody taking advantage of nobody, you know. So that's the first thing. You gotta be likable. You gotta be a people's person. You can't be stuck up. Can't be mad at somebody when I ask to take the pictures, you know. And another thing is, like, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my own lane. I ain't worried about nobody else. I'm minding my business. So, you know, you put all that together, it'll make for a likable person. That's for one. For two, I'm from Newark, New Jersey. There's not a lot of people that make it out of here. So, you know, when it was my time, you know, once one make it, we all make it. You know, my team, you know, they do a great job of getting people together. You know, and they be supporting me each and every fight. Like, honestly, each and every fight. So, that's another thing. And plus, like how you said, like, I'm a great fighter. So who don't want to watch a great fight? Who don't want to see some excitement? It's not like, you know, they just, oh yeah, nah, I'm just supporting him to come watch him fight. It's like, nah, I'm about to watch, you know, somebody that I'm about to watch a future star in the sport. Like, we about to see some good boxing tonight, you know. So all of that matters, you know. It's not just about like how you said, it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah,
but,
right.
With the support of a lot of people, your upbringing and who you are, you combine that together, you got a superstar in your hands.
Man, you know, what I love about you is you're very, very humble. You know, you level-headed. As I said before, you know, we spoke about this, man. Listen, branding is very, very key. You know, because you want to. The reason why branding is key. Branding is pretty much what you're going to be known for, and that's going to make you a lot of money in the long run. It does take time, but I love the fact that you're investing in yourself. You have a good team, and your father's one of your trainers. Am I correct or no?
Yeah, he's one of my trainers.
You know, so you coming out of Newark, you know, basically, you know, some tough fighters, and that's a tough city. You know what I mean? So, I just love the fact that, you're a young fighter, but you get it. You know, for everybody who don't know, how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
23. You know, I see, what's my main man, Abdullah Mason. I think he has a fight with Sam Noakes, a young fighter as well. I think he's younger than you. He's going to fight for the WBO title. Hopefully, he can pull that off. And you're gonna be fighting for a world title. I'm gonna be watching you, man. You're gonna be fighting for a world title, you know, in years to come. For the you know, in the wrap up, how many fights do you want to have next year?
Next year, you know, we could be looking at about 5. I feel like 5 is a good amount of fights for next year. 5 fights.
5 fights.
5 fights.
So okay, so getting on these other promotional companies like you, is it a possibility that we could potentially maybe see you on maybe a Golden Boy card or maybe a top rank card if they do one, or maybe what about even a Riyadh season card? Do you foresee yourself being on one of those as well in the future?
Yeah, for sure. We had some opportunities. They almost made it through, but you know, boxing things just fall through, and maybe if I was signed to like a promotional company, they would have happened, but you know, they didn't, and it's all right. We just kept the ball rolling, but I'm open to all avenues. I appreciate everything that, you know, these boxing promoters bring to the table, because they all bring something different. So, you know, I appreciate that.
All right, but listen, I'm gonna share your social media right now. I'm just I had to create another Instagram account, so I'm following you from True Media Podcast, and I'm gonna drop it, man. Let the people know, man. We have our young brother, man, Keith Cologne on here, man, and we have to support our brother. You know, he's doing great things out of Newark, New Jersey, and you know, it is what it is. And matter of fact, this is his Instagram. I got your IG page. Let everybody know how to watch your videos on YouTube. What is it under?
Yeah, you could go to Keith Cologne on YouTube, and you'll see channel pop up, and you know, you can watch all YouTube videos, YouTube vlogs, training videos, how I prepare for my fights, the whole nine. You can see even some amateur tournaments, how I prepare for them.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Oh yeah, before we go, let everybody know, because they want to know this. Who have you sparred with thus far?
Recently I sparred I've been sparring with Africa Richard Hitchens. He's been like the most prominent person I've been sparring, but I've been in the ring with a lot of guys. Richard Hitchens, Cool Boy Steph, Christian Cardo. I just recently been sparring B-Hop, for my last fight.
Yeah.
Chris Colbert. So, all of these world champions, former world champions, I've been in the ring with, and it's always been great work.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Keith, man, brother, I'm always here for you. And when you got another fight coming up, please let me know. Please remind me, man, because I be doing a million things, but please remind me. If you got a fight coming up, please let me know. I want to get you back on.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, I appreciate you too, fam. Let's give Keith Cologne a round of applause. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I like that young brother. See, that's what we got to start doing. We got to start promoting the young brothers as well, because they're gonna be the future. As I said before, Canelo ain't gonna be around forever. Crawford ain't gonna be around forever. David Benavidez is young enough, so he get the chance to do something with the sport. Right now, you got the Benavidez's. We have the Abdullah Mason has a fight coming up. Him and Sam Noakes. That's a perfect opportunity for both of those guys. The old dogs. Now that I think about it, bro, when you look at it, I don't know if y'all realize this, because but people like Terence Crawford, he's 38. Danny Garcia, 37. He just retired or whatever. Keith Thurman, I think he's 35, 36. Jermell Charlo, he's 35, going on 36. I'm like, them dudes are the old dogs. They represent the old guard. You got the new guard coming up. Hey, shout out to Jamie. Jamie, salute, fam. You know what? Those guys represent the old guard. Big boxing talk up north. Salute to you, fam. You know what? Them dudes been fighting, bro. Listen. Canelo been boxing as a pro for 20 years. The Crawfords, they've been boxing for longer than that. A couple of if you count how many years they've been fighting in the amateurs. So if you add up what they've been doing in the amateurs and then the pros, it's longer than that. So it's kind of like, like these dudes, they long in the tooth. And you heard what he said. You heard what he said about the sanction about it, how to get ranked and all. Yeah, look here, baby boy. Yeah, Bam Rodriguez, that's another one. Hey, good looking out, Daniel. I like Bam. He's one of my favorite fighters. Listen, hey, look here, baby boy. Check this out. Check this out, dog. This is what we gonna do, baby boy. Send me about $100. Send me about $100. I get you in the top. We get you in the top 100. We can start out like that. Now if you got about 1,500 or 2,000, wow. If you got a 2-piece and a biscuit, you know what I mean? $2,500. If you got a 2-piece and a biscuit, I can get you shit. I can get you in about the top 20. You can jangle, you can shake a little something with that there. Jangle. You can shake a little something with that there. Put you in the top 20, baby boy. And then you get a couple of fights. You get what I'm saying? Shoot us a couple of dollars on the low, on the sanctioning fee tip. You get what I'm saying? And it's a good chance that you can get on up there now. I'm gonna be honest with you now, to get in this top 10 is expensive. Because as you can see, these fighters that I got in the top 10, baby boy, some of these are Golden Boy fighters, some of these are PBC fighters, some of these are Matchroom fighters. So you gotta, and they paying good money. Sources say they're paying good money. I ain't got no proof of this, but sources say they're paying good money to get in that top 10, baby boy. So if you want to crack that top 10, you dig, you're going to have to send that briefcase with my initials on it. True. Hey, shout out to Miss Connie. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Connie, you get what I'm saying? That's how they do it. Yo, this is what we got to do. Hey, Sound T, check this out. This is what we got to do, baby boy. We're gonna keep that between on the low. Look here, baby boy. Just get in contact with my secretary. This is my secretary number right here. You can't be dealing with me. Here go my secretary. And sources say this how the meeting work. Yes, this is WBC headquarters. This is Mauricio Suleiman. Who am I speaking to? Yeah, man. This Shorty Big Nuts. Mr. Shorty Big Nuts. Where are you calling from? Yeah, man, I'm calling from the Pork and Bean Housing Projects down here in Miami. The Pork and Beans. Okay, yes, how can I help you? Hey, look here, baby boy, check this out. Trying to get in the top 10. I got this. It's this whole ass nigga that signed over there to the PBC named Jermell Charlo. I'm trying to fight him. The man been decking. He been decking for a minute now. I heard you got a good relationship with Al Haymon, and I'm trying to get in there, right? Get in the top 10. So because I heard he wanted to come back, he want to fight Crawford, but he got to go through me first. So is there any possible way you could put me in the top 10 so and then drop put a bug in Al Haymon here? He'll let him know that I'm willing to lay down for the cheese. I'm willing to lay down for the cheese, even though I'm not this nigga out. Is there any way we can get me in that top 10? Well, the WBC, we are a prestigious company, and we don't just put people in the top 10 like that. You have to earn your right to get in there. Look here, man. Hey, check it out. What's your I spoke to Sarah. Sarah, are you talking about my secretary? Yeah, I spoke to Sarah. Tell her, I left for that black and gold briefcase, with the cheese in it. You left for the black and gold briefcase? Well, it's kind of hard to get in the top 10 because we got fighters from the WBC, we got fighters from the PBC, we have fighters from Golden Boy, we have fighters from Top Rank Matchroom. It's gonna be kind of hard to get in there. Yeah, man, I got about I tell you what, I got about 20,000, and I got some pictures of you with Big Booty Judy and Big Booty Judy and Bow-Legged Maria from Mexico, going in the room at the MGM Grand. I got some pictures with that 20,000. Wow. Now look here, baby boy. It'd be a shame if somebody from TMZ were to get these pictures and your wife was just supposed to happen to see them. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you 20,000. Wow. I left them with the secretary, Sarah. Now find a way to get me in the top 10. You dig? True. Hey, Flex. Next thing you know, we're in the top 10. You need some money. It's one or two ways to get in the top 10. You either need some money or you gotta have some dirt on somebody. Money or dirt. That's how this works. You either got some money or I got some dirt on you. It'd be a shame, so you don't, because you don't want to go to jail for blackmail. You don't want to go to jail for blackmail. You want to go to jail for blackmail. You want to, what I mean? You just want to drop it subliminally. Yeah, it'd be a shame, but pictures, boys, pictures. Yeah, you was in room. They say you was on the 30th floor in room 3085. That's what they say, 3085. That's what they say. I don't know how true it is, but what I mean? That's what they say. Pictures right here. Let me see. I'm looking at them right now. They see you had on a blue suit right here. Maria had on a red dress, some red pumps, some purple lipstick. That's one day. The other day, it looked like you. I don't know. I don't know how true this is. I'm trying to look at some pictures. It looked like it may not be you. It may not be you. It looked like you. It may not be you. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make sure they don't get the TMZ. Yeah. So when are you gonna are you gonna be able to work with me? No. You know what? I tell you what. Don't worry about it. I believe in helping my fellow man. I love the sport of boxing. What is your name again? Yeah, this is my name. This is my weight. This is my birthday. I'm independent. I ain't with no promoter right now. You sure you can get me in there? Yes, we're positive. True. That's how it works. Sources say. Shout out to Gavin. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Damn, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, he say IBM gonna call Key Cologne. Look here, baby boy. We see that. He say we see what you're doing, and we like to take care of our own. But one hand gotta watch the other hand, baby boy. Hey, that's how it works too. Look here, baby boy. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You get what I'm saying? More like you scratch my palm. You know what I mean? I scratch yours. You get what I'm saying? That's how we gonna do that, baby boy. You know what I mean? Like, I like going to the bank in the morning. The bank open at 9 o'clock. Bank of America, to be exact, open at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? Eastern, Central, Pacific, or Mountain Standard Time. You know what I mean? So, I like in cash. You get what I'm saying? That's how they doing it. Next thing you know, you top 10. You fighting Jermell Charlo in his comeback fight. You fight Jermell Charlo, or you can do it. Hold on. Or you can do it. Listen. Or you can do it like how Eddie Hearn doing. Eddie Hearn, you get what I'm saying? Like, because we gotta find a dude that got an IBO belt named Lima Bean. We could put in the top 10. We got him ranked in three of the four sanctioned bodies. He's ranked. How did that happen? just miraculously, hey, Jamie, just miraculously, this man, Lima Bean, get in the top 10 in 3 of the 4 sanctioning bodies. Matter of fact, let's see what's up with Jermell Charlo. Where is Jermell? Is Jermell Charlo ranked anywhere? This dude look like a jail record. You know what? This who keep Cologne fault. Damn, this look like the words in front of this. Hold on, this man, this a jail picture, fam. I know this picture right here. I'm very familiar with it. This a jail picture. This an inmate picture. Oh man, that's who keep for the last fight on Danny Garcia card, huh? That's a jail picture. Oh man. That's that old Edgar Berlanga playbook. That's what. Carla, hold on. That's that Edgar Berlanga playbook right there. That's what that is. They got remember y'all remember the Puerto Rican assassin? He fought the dude that did 10 years in prison. Dude did 10 years in prison, fresh off of confinement. The man had an ankle monitor on his leg. The first fighter in the history of boxing to fight with an ankle monitor on his leg. The man got an ankle monitor on his leg. He fought the Puerto Rican assassin. Puerto Rican assassin knocked him out in the first round. You get what I'm saying? And then right after that fight, I think he fought what? Canelo? The man, bro, hey, JC, bro, the man got a mugshot picture right here, fam. Oh, man. Carla, what's your name you calling from?
Oh, Coach, it's the Deacon with a crispy phone. Oh, boy, that phone more crispier than a box of Popeye's chicken, Coach. Can you hear the Deacon?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Boy, Deacon Weezo, you ain't never sound this good in the history of calling this show. Man, I was so happy, man.
Boy.
Let's give Deacon Weezo a round of applause. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, see, Coach, you know my phone had aged. The last phone, you know, the phone died. We had the funeral this afternoon. But yes, sir, that phone, man, I think it might have slept with one of them twins, baby mama. But boy, look at him. He needs to fight El Chapo. Let's go on and just let this man fight. Boy, look, I'm telling you, Coach, he needs to leave Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein alone. And now you want some of the good money, the blow up money. You need to go ahead. No. Yes, sir. Won't you fight the mechanic at the thrift store over that way where you live at? Go and fight somebody. Fight our brother from the urban, that Big Amp. That Amp, he might need a little change. So go, yes, sir. Fight somebody. That thing is a blogger, a YouTuber, somebody, Coach. Go fight that one dude with the daddy who got the braids that look like Milli Vanilli. The girl you know is true ass boxer. Daddy, god dang it. Fight somebody besides. You're going to leave Crawford alone. Because, see, Coach been down with Crawford since y'all said he looked like Roots. Coach been down with Crawford since he got off the boat from Nigeria. You know, see, Crawford, he a actually black. That's what I'm saying, Coach. You know, he ain't one of them Negroes you could just post up on a milk carton or something. You know, he ain't got the Alvin Short look, brother. So, you know, Coach, yes, sir. But them jeans tight and crispy and the balls big, no diddy. But yes, sir, brother. And you been there for Coach, and Coach got money too, y'all. Boy, that $500 crispy. I'm telling you, they big and blue. It ain't no monopoly money, and your ass ain't getting scammed. Oh man! So I'm telling you, Coach, you got to be careful, Coach, because with the way that cookie prices and grocery is right now, boy, everybody gonna come your way, Coach. And Coach Harrell on his head. That is not a Steve Harvey hairline kit. Coach got all his stuff going on, and Coach, with that being said, see them twins, you talked a lot of trash. You let Justin Timberlake slap your face. God dang it, you still haven't got no retribution from the Backstreet Boys. You let 98 Degrees, thank God I found you, beat your ass or whoever your brother is with them big African jawbones, and then y'all got them true extra. All I do is think of you, Flat Top. How in the hell can you spread your wings and fly away with that ugly ass flat top you got? Boys, Coach, them Negroes look like they got Indian, but now you're half biracial. You got Indian mixed with goddamn Nigerian Haitian house. And then you're ugly at that with your big ass forehead. See, Coach, we got to fight Danny Garcia. Danny still got one good left hand on his ass. God dang it. I thought that was Devin Haney guy that got hit like that. God dog, Coach, I had to look around. What bill that? The mad scientist.
Hey, Deacon Weezo. Listen, Danny Garcia,
Yes, sir.
Danny Garcia, the dude that Danny Garcia knocked out. Did you know that he
Yes,
broke
sir.
his leg, bro? Danny
Man,
hit him
I
with
seen
the
ankle.
he broke his leg.
He hit him with. He hit him with the good whooping cushion. Oh man, the heebie-jeebie hit. No, Coach. Wow, Coach. I seen Danny feel good about himself too, Coach. He probably got him a good prostitute that night. But yeah, Coach, you know the nose candy was good that night. But he deserved it, Coach. You know, boy, look at here. Yeah, you know it's good when Meek Mill ran on stage. Every Meek Mill only run at you when you winning. But boy, as soon as your ass get caught in a RICO, your ass you get beat down, or you lose like Edwin Belonga, you know, boy, they leaning back and getting the hell. Boy, look at him when Edwin Belonga lost. The only man that was waiting on him was the janitor.
The Puerto Rican assassin, man.
So Fat Joe was there. Rennie, her wig was on. That Negro white left with me, I think. Boy, I'm telling you, Coach, ain't with nobody left for Belonga. So yeah, man, Coach, until one of them twins fight Belonga. Somebody needs something, but you got to leave Crawford out of this. Your name, Coach, his tongue ain't expensive enough for big old Crawford. Yes, and I'm glad, Coach, that you've been riding with him. Because, see, we need good, authentic friends like this. Because, boy, Coach, we live in a time where if a Negro ain't got no nickel sack or a good food stamp card, your own mama don't like you. You better not come to that house on Sunday with empty hands. So, yeah, Coach, you've been riding. And that's one thing I love about you. And see, Coach, with that being said, all you boxers, everybody, it's getting hard out here now. You're going to have to hold a sign. Your ass might have to go to Home Depot with Tito on them. But something got to change because, boy, that money's drying up, Coach. And you females, too. Coach, look at the strip club. Man, look at so ain't nobody going there no more. It was Negro going to the club to steal the money. Hey, boy, y'all stealing the whole money.
Hey, Dickie Weezer, we were talking about that yesterday, man. Like it's rough out here. Like I was looking at a video. The bottle girls complaining. They saying because it ain't no men showing up at the clubs. It's all women who got their little sections, but the women don't want to pay the tab. You get what I'm saying?
Don't want to. Oh, God, Coach. And you know, Coach, especially a sister. Yo, boy, look at here. We got the stingiest women in this boy in the country, Coach. They ain't paying the tab. The only time a sister gonna pay is when your ass kick the can. Now, your funeral gonna be good, but that birthday party, it's gonna have low self-esteem. It's just gonna be you there and the Chuck E. Cheese man. You ain't gonna have, but boy, as soon as you die, a sister put the best funeral on. You gonna have a Corvette you wanted. She gonna cook them oxtails. She gonna have a big crab tree waiting on you. Your dead ass gonna be standing. And this year had a funeral so decked out, Coach. You standing at the bar with your dead ass, but you thinking that you're living good. So, boy, look at here. You got to wait till you die to get a sister to spend some of that strip money. So with that being said, Coach, yes, sir, man, look at here. We just need to have sex free again. You chicks charging too much. You want to make us pay, and then you want the back end when you pull up in the driveway. Hell no. Y'all don't never come. Some of y'all chicks be lying. So now you just need to learn. We got to do the bar system. Well, I can fix your ragged ass car and you give me some head or something. Oh, we got to figure. We got to something though. Because, Coach, like you said, we living in hard times right now. Coach, time so hard, I break the change machine at the cash and carry. I dump weed, keys, pills, and all in the people machine. They say, well, God dang it, Deacon man, why your ass come up here all the time? Coach, I'm telling you, I ain't never been this broke before, Coach. Coach, you ever been so broke? Coach, look at how Umar, I'm broke like Umar. Umar so broke, he had to show the boo-boo in his toilet. Oh, Coach, and then the nigga had corn in the boo-boo and asking for donations, stirring boo-boo in that raggedy trap house at school.
That bando. Deacon, Dr. Umar got a bando. He got that bando. You get what I'm saying? In Wilmington, Delaware. The Prince of Pan-Africanism. We coming back though, man. We gonna do a fundraiser for Dr. Umar, man. We gonna do a fundraiser for him.
Oh, we got to, Coach. They say the nigga have, boy, they say when he have sex, the women say he stink. He smell like mildew and he got athlete's feet. Boy, Coach, they say, hey, Umar, the sex on poster smell. But boy, they don't know if they done cook chitlins or pig feet in that house. So the Umar get all the way naked. Because you know he's big and told about greasy. So
6'3".
you already know. And the nigga, yes, sir. And one thing about him, coach, he beg worse than Keith Sweat. I ain't never seen a Negro hit the cash out, hit the door. You stirring boo-boo, Umar. Yo, boo-boo stirring ass. And you sitting there begging from out the mechanics and all the construction folks. You too cheap to hire them. And then your baby sitting in a crackhead ass school. What kind of Negro is you? That school and people that been born and dead. By the time that school got dang and it still ain't put together. Boy, look at here, coach. But he should rent them out, rent crank house rooms, rent sloppy toppy rooms. He can use it as a whorehouse. But he not thinking, coach. So boy, look at here. Coach, you can't have a yard sale a budget trying to run $1 million company and with your broke stealing ass. So, you know, Coach Umar Johnson need to take a bath first and clean his house up. So go and look at here, Coach.
Hey, Deacon Weezo. I need you. Hey, won't you send us home? Send us home right quick before you go. You send us home right with a good prayer.
No, oh yes, God, and right now, God, we ask that you touch everybody that's listening, God. Oh God, we pray for those twins, God, that they can fight somebody that work at the spout. Oh God, let them fight the candy cotton man, God. Oh yes. God, let them Negroes fight somebody at that mall, God. But God, they need to leave Terence alone, God. God, we rebuke them, and right now, in your name, God, oh yes, God, I feel the spirit, God, I feel it, and God, let Coach continue to shine, God, as we thank you, and God, let the boo-boo flush in that raggedy ass trap school under your name. Amen, Coach.
Amen. Let's give Deacon Weezo a round of applause. Amen. The good Deacon. We needed that. I caught the Holy Ghost a little bit, y'all. I caught the ghost a little bit. I was having flashbacks. I caught the ghost a little bit. Like we know we get the Holy. We do everything over here. We DJ. We rap. We talk boxing. We talk finances. You know what I mean? We give up game. You know, we pray over here. We get the Holy Ghost. We got church over here. We may go to church. We may go to the mosque. You get what I'm saying? We do some everything over here. You dig? Hold on. We do some everything over here. Just want to throw it. Hold on. Let me see what's here. You done called me twice already? What? Hold on. I'm trying to. Well, you know what? Let me call the brother right here. Y'all bear with me. Trying to get this interview. Got a surprise coming for y'all. Surprise. All right, I'll let the brother call me back. Anyways, hey, Dr. Paul said, Reverend Abernathy. See, listen, now, you know, hey, Miss Carter, this is what we got to do. We're gonna have to bring Reverend Abernathy back. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We gonna have to put Miss Carter, this is what we gonna do. You know what I mean? Hold on, I need some inspiration. I need some inspiration. I need like what this old garbage ass motherfucker. Hey, you know, I'm trying to be nice. I don't like Jermell Charlo. I don't, but you know, I'm gonna try to stall. We're gonna try to stall him out. All right, here we go. Law. Well,
I'm excited. I'm so. It'll be an honor to get in the ring with him, not just today, just because of what he's done. As becoming undisputed, he completed something that I didn't complete, and so being in the ring with Crawford would be amazing.
That's right.
I give him the best fight of today's era. I don't think that there's no other fight.
All right. Well, Lord have mercy. Lord, I'm sitting back, Lord. The good Deacon Weezo just called the show, Lord. We was talking about this garbage ass nigga Jermell Charlo. Lord, it's the same Jermell Charlo that ran like doggone a pussycat when he fought what the boy from Mexico named Saul Canelo Alvarez. Now he hollering about He want to fight Terence Crawford. Ha. I ain't got no problem with Jermell Charlo and Terence Crawford fighting each other. Ha. But the only problem I got is this. Ha. You was shitting on the man. Ha. You was defecating on the man. Ha. You were talking trash about the man. Ha. You were telling everybody they need to call out. Ha. You were telling everybody to shut up. Ha. You were telling everybody to be quiet. Ha. You were telling everybody to humble yourself. Ha. You were telling everybody to do what they tell you. Ha. But now you the same nigga. Ha. That's begging for a fight. Ha. Lord, I say he the same nigga. Ha. That's begging for a fight. Ha. Oh Lord, talk to me. Ha. Lord, I'm trying to figure out. Ha. Lord, I'm trying to make it make sense. Ha. You ran like a coward. Ha. You from what it is? You from somewhere in Louisiana. Ha. I forgot which one it was. Lafayette, Louisiana. Ha. But you're claiming Houston. Ha. But don't nobody in Houston want you. Ha. Don't nobody in Lafayette want you. Ha. People are ashamed of you. Ha. They roasting you on Twitter. Ha. Why are they roasting you, Jermell Charlo? Ha. I say, why are they roasting you, Jermell Charlo? Ha. They roasting you because you ran like a coward. Ha. You're talking about you the Lions only. Ha. But you ran like a coward. Ha. But it took 135 pounder. Ha. It took 140 pounder. Ha. It took a guy who came from 147 pounds. Ha. By the name of Terence Crawford. Ha. He came from Omaha, Nebraska. Ha. And he had to take care of your lightweight. Ha. I mean your heavyweight. Ha. Because Jermell Charlo. Ha. You ran like a B.I.H. Ha. When you got in the ring with Canelo. Ha. I say you ran like a B.I.H. Ha. When you got in the ring with Canelo. Ha. And then the bad thing about it is this. Ha. You didn't show up for 2.5 years. Ha. Ain't nobody seen you in over 2 years. Ha. Not only did you get your ass whooped. Ha. Not only did you run. Ha. But you're here for over 2 years. Ha. Now you got the nerve to be dropping videos. Ha. Like it's 1999. Ha. You got the nerve to be dropping videos. Ha. Like you signed the bad boy. Ha. You got the nerve to be dropping videos. Ha. Like you signed the doggone No Limit. Ha. You got the nerve to be dropping videos. Ha. Like you signed the Cash Money. Ha. You got the nerve to be dropping videos. Ha. Like you signed the Rough Riders. Ha. You got the nerve to be dropping videos and you talking like everybody forgot what you did over 2 years ago. Ha. Nigga, you ran. Ha. You made the hood look bad. Ha. The hood looking bad right now. Ha. But Terence Crawford redeemed us. Ha. We had everybody trying us left and right. Ha. Your brother got slapped by Caleb Plant. Ha. You ran from Canelo. Ha. Both of y'all ran and lost to 2 white boys. Ha. But it took the boy from Omaha, Nebraska. Ha. The Omaha assassin. Ha. He had to come through. Ha. And do what you couldn't do. Ha. I said he had to come through. Ha. And do what you couldn't do. Ha. Then you got the nerve to shoot a video. Ha. Had your hat turned back. Ha. Nigga for what? Ha. Hollering about you got 2 big mansions. You got money. You got cars. Ha. Of course you did. And you ran off on the plug. Ha. Because you showing up didn't show up over 2 years ago. Ha. So we tired of hearing your mouth. Ha. As far as I'm concerned, Jermell Charlo. Ha. Nigga, you need to retire. Ha. Not retire, but retire. Ha. Saying it like we say it in the South. Ha. Because boy, I'm going to tell you something, bro. We done with you. We don't want to have nothing to do with you. And you don't deserve no fight. So what I want to tell you, Jermell Charlo, is this. Ha. Shut up. Be quiet. Humble yourself and do what they tell you and call out. You dig? Let's give Jermell Charlo whole ass a round of applause. Yeah. 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 Yeah, matter of fact, to put the icing on the cake, the good deacon has inspired me to say another prayer.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes, he helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
If the Lord can help Gilligan get off the island, the Lord can help the cowardly lion get some hard. Bro, I would never look at Jermell Charlo the same again. I thought he was hard. Boy told me, he say, look, that's an act. That nigga ain't hard like that. He just putting on the show, this and that. Ain't nobody walking around like he the toughest. Bro, I'm telling you, he told me this in Colorado. Dead ass here. Cause I was like, I don't know, man. Jermell Charlo, now you show you show. Then when after he beat Spence, he say, man, I run through that dude. See, all that's an act. All that's an act he putting on and all that stuff there. And then Lord have mercy. So what you gonna have to do with this? This is what you gonna have to do, Jermell. You gonna have to rematch Canelo at this point. I think you need to do, I think you need to rematch Canelo, because now the blueprint has been laid already from Floyd to Bivol to now Crawford. You got to go back and re-up and say, look here, I got to redeem myself. We're going to call this the redemption fight. You have to redeem yourself because we got, listen, 2 white boys violated you and your brother. You got violated by Canelo for $10 million from what I heard. You ran. Your brother, Jermall Charlo, he got violated by Caleb Plant. Because Caleb Plant slapped the taste out of his mouth. You get what I'm saying? Phone lines back over. Caleb Plant slapped the taste out of his mouth. So both of y'all got violated. You dig? So y'all got to come back and redeem yourself. You lost to the red-headed white dude from Mexico with freckles. Saul Canelo Alvarez, one of the baddest fighters that ever come out of Mexico. And then Jermell Charlo, Jermall Charlo, he lost to a red-haired dude from Victorville, not from Victorville. Where he from? Well, he from Tennessee. I forgot where he from Tennessee. He lost. So both of y'all got slapped around by 2 redheads. I just want to throw that out there. You get what I'm saying? Sources say that Caleb Plant is the hardest black fighter at the PBC. That's what they say. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Mika. Hey, Mika, check this out. What Mika at? Mika, what you say? She said, I didn't see it. Hi, Corn. You a troll. Now, who you talking about? That's all I'm saying. You got to go back. Hey, highlights, but he got to go back and redeem himself. That's the only way. At this point, hey, shout out to Sheila. Sheila, what's going on? What's going on, Sheila? At this point, he got to go back. That's the only way he can redeem himself. He got to go back and say, you know what, dog? I ran from you the first time. This time, this one here for the hood. They don't kick me out of Houston. I can't go back to Lafayette. This one here for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, look here. Hey, he got to go back. He got to go back and run it back. He got to run it back with Canelo at this point. Look here, dog. You got to run it back, dog. Right now, we talking bad about you, dog. We talking bad when we talk about you like a broke dick dog, bro. We talking bad about you, dog. Like, bro, I'm talking about boy, looking bad for you, but fam, like, you know, fam, like right now, you can't even show your face no more. Houston don't want you. They don't kick you out. You know, that's what I don't heard. Lafayette don't want you. Like, bro, you gotta run it back. You gotta go get it back in blood. Hey, Kendall, he got to go get it back. That's the only way at this point. I mean, I know Canelo gonna probably whoop him again, but that ain't the point. The point is he got to show he can fight because again, this is the worst thing that can happen. The reason why I want to see Errol Spence back in the ring because the last time we saw Spence was the Crawford fight. I want to see him get a fresh, you know, get a good victory under him. You know, I don't want that to be the last memory of Spence. The last memory we have of Jermell Charlo was him running from Canelo. It's not the fact that he lost. It was how he lost. He ran. He literally, there was only one round where he fought. It was the fifth, I think it was the 4th or 5th round. He let his hands go a little bit that round. Canelo went punching like that. For you to do what you did, how we know he ain't punching like that? We saw Crawford fight him. He caught Crawford with a real good uppercut under the chin, right there on the chin. Matter of fact, where that's at? What that's at? Hold on. Listen, that's how we know that man ain't punching like that, man. Y'all talking like, yeah, man, Canelo got beat. No, he gonna knock Crawford out. I'm like, man, that man ain't punching like that, fam. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, y'all talking like shit. She ain't gonna call boy with an uppercut and a right cross, straight right. I'm like, damn, he caught him with a left uppercut and a right cross. Caught him with it was a good shot too. Boy looked at him, backed up a little bit. You know what I mean? He said, all right, you caught me with a good one. And he stood right there. Then he backed up a little bit. Then he stepped right back to him. I need to find it. He caught him with a good one. So we know he ain't punching like that. So what you were running for? What you were running for, fam? Hold on, let's go right here. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Now, I'm a man at the end of the day. And I come from the streets, the trenches, man. From the bottom, from nothing. I'm talking about water and cornflakes. I come from nothing. And I will never let a man disrespect me like that. So he gotta see me. I don't care if we spar or we fight. Let's get it on.
You heard the challenge, Adrien Broner.
Now this what I want to hear. This what I want to hear from Jermell Charlo.
Now
I want Jermell Charlo. The next video, I want him to address this to Canelo. This what I want him to say.
Now I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm a man at the end of the day. And I come from the streets, the trenches, man. From the bottom, from nothing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about water and cornflakes. I come from nothing. And I will never let a man disrespect me like that. So he gotta see me. I don't care if we spar or we fight. Let's get it on.
You heard the challenge.
You see what I'm saying? Now that's what I want to hear from Jermell Charlo. I'm a man at the end of the day. I ran the last time. Everybody talking bad about me. People ripping me on social media. Houston don't want to have nothing to do with me. Lafayette don't want to have nothing to do with me. They told me the only way I can get it, the only way I can get back in the graces of the people, I got to get it back in blood. So I want to see, I want Jermell Charlo to do this here. You know what I'm saying? Do a press conference and say, look here, man, we got to get that back. And my Kivia, what he say? He say Boston ain't been the same since AB. Man, bro, Boston ain't been the same. Bro, check this out. Man, hey man, listen. Hey, he say Boston ain't, Mark, keep you on. Listen, bro. Boston ain't been the same, but listen, Boston ain't been the same since AB. I totally agree.
Turn around.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It ain't been the same. Hey, say shout out to Summer in November. It ain't been the same, fam. You know, this what the game missing. The game is at an all-time. The game is at an all-time low.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
The game.
They said they never gave you niggas money.
Listen, the game.
There's levels to this. There's levels.
The game. There's levels to. Hey, Ham. There's levels to the game.
But you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans. Anybody can get it.
Hey, Ham, but see, the game is at an all-time low, man.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
See this with the game. Listen, bro. AB gone. Bud leaving, Canelo probably gonna be gone in a few more years, bro. Like, we ain't got nobody who got no swag over here in America. Who the next fighter we got over here in America that got swag? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, which American fighter? David Benavidez, I like the Mexican monster, but you know, we need somebody that's gonna carry the banner. The swag, Keith Thurman, don't nobody believe him no more. The hairline gone, the ponytail gone. You know, we need somebody with some swag. Like, who's the next swag fighter? Do we have a swag fighter that's coming out? A fighter that got swag that's gonna carry the mantle. Hey, shout out to the Voracious. What you say, fam? You said we got Debo, coach. Yeah, but Debo Dale ain't. See, I can't say Debo Dale, because Debo Dale got whole problems. You get what I'm saying? Debo Dale got whole problems. What the fuck? Debo Dale got whole problems. Wait a minute, fam. What the fuck? Somebody just sent me stuff, bro. Y'all want to see though? Look at that. Hey, bro. What the hell? Yeah, dog. This the best we can do, dog. We got a signing bonus. We gonna give you this car right here on the back. This is a Volvo. It got real bricks. It was made out of real bricks. God damn. Yeah, baby boy. Look here, baby boy. Look here, baby boy. You come over to the back end promotions. You come side to y'all come to back end promotions. This is what we got for you. Now we gave Roller a Fugatti. We gave Rolo free water, baby boy. This the limited edition right here. This the Al Haymon special right here, baby boy. This is what we got for you on the back end. This is what we got on the back end, baby boy. We got real bricks. We doing some real bricks over here back end promotions, baby boy. We get what I'm saying? Signing bonus. We giving out signing bonuses over here, baby boy. So you get what I'm saying? You know, the game ain't what it used to be. But don't worry about it. We got you. We got you right here, baby. Hold on, what is it? What was that? Yeah, so what are you doing? What that nigga doing? What is he doing? Hold on, I'm looking at something else. What? You let a nigga, what the fuck? Florida, hold on, this dude got on Florida. Oh, he what the fuck, this dude? Who is this dude? I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. Hold on, y'all. This what it is. This what it is right here. They don't put the brother in the white woman. Another white woman don't slap him. Gave him a bill. Oh, he must be on a frat party or something. They don't put their hat on his head. Well, look at it, God. You the only nigga in. You the only one in them. You surrounded by disgust. Bro, you the only nigga in the crowd. What in the heezy? Bro, I know this dude ain't buck dancing. I know he ain't buck dancing for butter biscuits.
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with Massa. I dance with Massa. I dance with Massa. I dance with Massa.
Man, this man over here, man. What the? Let's look at this woman one more time. One more time. The brother gotta lift up this. Like he just so disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed too on the low. He went. Now he in Florida. This must be Florida. They dumping him in there. They smiling. You the only Negro. They got you in there. They trying to drown you, Chief. You know, they're coming up. And then you got two white women slap. Give me a nigga. Slap that nigga again. Nigga, drink that beer. Drink it from the side. Little white nigga, the white dude laughing. You know what I mean? This white chick over there, she laughing. All these white folks, they looking at you like you Exhibit A. Man, this dude right here smiling. This shit, oh my God. Bro, what is going on? You boys, listen, man, you making, you can't, listen, I refuse to believe you from Florida. You must be from another state, because there ain't no way in the hell. There ain't no way, I don't know a nigga in Florida gonna let that go down like that. Not that I know. Look at the look. This man, nigga this man don't let the whole hood down, fam. How?
Shut that soft ass shit up. And the best man to win. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Hey, this the look I had on my face. This the look I had on my face when Jermall Charlo got slapped by Caleb Plant. When Caleb Plant slapped Jermall Charlo, that's how I was looking. Hey, Nighty Chief, listen, when Jermell Charlo ran from Canelo for 12 rounds, that's the look I had on my face. That's the look I had on my. Hold on, I need to screenshot this. One. Hold on. Yeah, roll his eyes. Bro, when a grown man roll his eyes, bro, this man rolled his eyes. When a grown man roll his eyes at you, bro, it don't get no worse than that. It's one thing for a woman to roll her eyes, but a grown man to roll their eyes at, bro, this nigga, she said, come here, boy. Pop, slap this nigga. Look, slap him, baby. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then, Lord, she gonna slap you and hand you. Look at her. They laughing at you. Listen, hey, but what nighty shit? They laughing at him. Look. Hold on. They laughing at him. Look at that. He got him. He on Instagram Live. He got this dude right here. He got him on. Bro, they laughing at you, fam. Bro, they laughing at you. They put the hat on your head like you a good little Toby. Look at him. And look at the look he got on his face. Lord, oh my God. I got that from Gray. Y'all remember I had Gray on the show? he say, hey, man, what the hell Bill doing? What he got Devin doing? He said, oh my God. What Gray said. Nigga, oh my God. I know what the, you know, buddy. Buddy, like, hold on, we gotta get this. Hold on, I gotta get this picture right. I gotta get this picture. I just screenshotted the picture. That's my look. This is a look of disbelief. Anytime that nigga I don't let the hood down, I'm telling y'all right now. This how I'm looking. Hey, look. This how I'm looking right here. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey, Summer. Hey, Blake. Hey, Lisa. This how I'm looking. Look. I got the look of disgust. Nigga, you ran from Canelo, fam? Nigga, you got the nerve to be calling out Crawford. Calling out Crawford for what? You ain't redeemed yourself from Canelo. Nigga, I had to come from 147 all the way up to take care of Canelo because you made us look bad as a people. True. Now you got the nerve to be calling me out. Nigga, for what? For what? Your brother got slapped by Caleb Plant. You got slapped around by Canelo, and you calling mine for what? Let's give everybody a round of applause. Like for what, fam? Like really? Look at the look. Look at the look of disgust. For what? What you calling my name out for? Huh? Like, bro, right now, listen, right now, you and your brother, y'all 0-2 right now. Y'all 0-2 right now, fam. Hey, what you say? That night the chick say his fans are still defending him. No. Hold on. What fans he got? Hey, man, what fans he got? Hey, shout out to Sheila. What's going on, Sheila? Hey, Jason. Hey, look, you know what? This my picture right here. This my picture. Anytime we can go out for look at this nigga. He highly disappointed, bro. Y'all remember that fight? Y'all remember that time I told y'all about the fight? A homeboy named Orlando Black when he got beat by white boy Dennis. I told you I was doing some time, right? And white boy Orlando Black, right? It was let me make a long story short, for y'all ain't know it, right? So when you up the road, right? You gotta they got a store in the compound called the Canteen. So everybody gotta go to the rec yard. It depends on where you at. And some where I was at, you had to go to the rec yard, in order to go to Canteen in the morning time, right? Go to the rec yard. They call work. They call rec work call. Rec roll call. They call rec work call, right? So when they call rec and work call, that means whoever you got to go work your work assignment. Some people may be in the kitchen. Some people may be inside grounds, whatever the case may be, keeping the compound clean. And then other people got to go in the rec yard, right? So what they do, they'll call Canteen from the rec yard, and everybody got to line up in the line on the fence. You know what I mean? So this one particular day, this dude named Orlando Black, we call him, he from Orlando, and he was dark skinned. I don't even remember his real name. We just called him Orlando Black because he was black and he was dark skinned from Orlando. So just one day, right? Orlando Black, he was an inside groundsman. He used to work on the inside grounds, right? He used to work on the rec yard. So people used to try to get in the line to go to the rec yard. They want to be like in the top 10 or top 15 in order to get there, right? And they let five go at a time to go to the rec yard. So Black used to be the first one out there because he worked out there. And he'll have he'll reserve 5 or 6 spots. And he'll tell people, okay, if you want to be first, like whoever last in line, if you want to be first, I'm gonna sell you a spot. I can get you up in the top 5. In return, you got to bring me back a pack of cigarettes from the canteen. Bring me back some ramen noodle soups. Bring me back some zoom zooms and wham whams. You know, canteen, like Snicker bars, stuff like that. Jailhouse currency, right? Little white boy named Dennis. White boy Dennis so Dennis was like number 5. Black was putting people in front of him. Dennis say, no, look, man, I'm not going for that, man. I'm not going to let you, put people in front of me, man, like that, man. I got to go to the canteen, man. I'm hungry. My people just sent me some money and stuff like that, and do JPay. And listen, man, I'm not going to let you skip me. So Black like 5'10". Black like 5'10". Dennis, little short white boy, right? He shorter than me. Dennis say, no, man, I'm not doing that. So Black say, look here. He say, look here, white boy. Now you better go ahead on now before I slide fire to your mouth. That's what Black say. Dennis say, man, you ain't gonna do shit to me. He say, look, man, I'm going to the store, man. I'm not letting nobody get in front of me. So everybody we looking like, God damn, I ain't never seen nobody stand up to Black. So Black like, white boy, get there. So get there, when somebody say, man, get there, that mean meet me outside or meet me where we gonna meet at so we can fight. That's what get there mean. So white boy Dennis ran over there. He ran to over there by the volleyball, where the volleyball played at, right? He ran over there. Dennis ran over there, took his shirt off, and he went to bouncing around, shadow boxing and shit, right? So white boy, so I'm talking to Black. Black walking over there to the designated spot where they finna fight at. I say, Black, man, why don't leave the white boy alone, man? Man, try to go to the canteen, man. You is kind of wrong, dog. The man, let the man, I'm trying to cop a plea for him, because I don't want to see white boy. I don't want to see Dennis, Black beat this dude up like that. I'm saying, man, Black finna beat the brakes off this dude, man. Don't do the little man like that. Look, I don't do the little man like that. Black, you get what I'm saying? Black like, no, man, fuck that shit. He said, man, fuck that shit, man. I'm finna slap the fire. This my man, motherfucker trying me. He ain't gonna be trying me like that, right? Man, but Dennis over there bouncing around, shadow boxing. I said, oh, this motherfucker here, boy, he ready. This motherfucker ready. I say, Dennis, ready. Dennis bouncing around and shit, right? He said, man, come on, I'm ready, come on. I'm going to the store today. I'm going to the canteen, come on. So Black, I'm like, what the fuck? So Black walked over there, right? Black don't square it off. Dennis had don't leap and caught him with a left hook. Bam! When he caught Black with a left hook, he kind of stunned him. Black had them stumble back a little bit, right? And it ain't nothing but brothers out. It's some brothers and white boys out there, right? And some Mexicans. So we out there watching the fight and shit, room for Black. Of course, we room for Black. Come on, Black. Yeah, goddamn, Black. He caught you with a good one, Black. Go ahead and get some get back. So Black went in there. Tried to grab him, right? When he tried to grab him, Dennis hit him again. Bap, bap. Caught him with a 2-piece. Left hook again and a right cross. Black stumbled, backed up. I'm like, God damn, Black, this man don't, man, he whooping Black ass. Black messed around him, grabbed him. When he grabbed him, Dennis came up with an uppercut. Damn, he caught Black with an uppercut and he split him. When he hit him with the uppercut under the chin, he cut him from ear to heel. Black with the leaking blood with the pouring coming on his red shirt, right? He had a white shirt because he was on the rec yard, right? He had a white shirt on, blood when it coming on the white shirt. I'm like, damn. So Black had to put all his weight on Dennis and fell on top of Dennis. Black on top of Dennis. No, Dennis, just imagine somebody being on the ground and then somebody sitting on top of him. Normally in a situation like that, when you got somebody pinned like that, it's over with, because you're going to be punching them and doing like this here, right? Man, white boy Dennis was beating Black ass from the ground. True. Dennis on the ground, Black on top. Dennis hitting Black like this. Bam, 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 bam. Like he's turning side to side. Bam, hitting Black. Black head going from left to right. I'm like, God damn. Black ain't landed a punch yet. He ain't landed one punch. The CO come out. There's a bathroom. There's a bathroom and there's a building where where everybody be lifting weights at inside the cage, right? So the CO had on, and there's a CO in the watchtower with a gun, right? See, they had 2 watchtowers out there, right? So little bit of records. We like, man, here come the police. Here come the police. So Dennis tapped Black on the shoulder. He said, here come the police. And then he hit Black again, rolled Black up off of him. Black got up and ran to the bathroom. Black running to the bathroom. The white boy Dennis running behind Black, chasing Black. I'm running behind white boy Dennis. I'm like, oh man, god damn, this nigga, you know, okay, they finna take it to the bathroom. So I'm running behind Dennis, Dennis running behind Black. Black in the bathroom, by the time I get in there, this what I see. Black got the water running, the faucet running, right? He putting water up on his chin because he leaking. Remember I told you he got split. He got split with the uppercut, he leaking. Blood everywhere. So Black trying to, you know, rinse the blood and trying to start the bleed. Dennis coming there, he bouncing around. He said, what's up? What's up? What you want to do? Black turned around, shook Dennis' hand. He said, Dennis, he said, look at white boy. He said, Dennis, look here, man. He said, look here, man. He said, you got it, dog. You got it, big dog, you got it. You got it. He said, you got it, big dog. Bro, he said, you got it, big dog. Bro, when he came, listen, Black came back. So Dennis, I'm like, he got, like, I can't do that. I'm like, damn, Black, this white boy, like, big as you, and you can't whoop him? So Black couldn't fight. We didn't know he couldn't fight. So, Dennis coming out the bathroom, right? It's about 5 white boys out there. They don't pick Dennis up and put Dennis on their shoulders. Yeah, Dennis, you did it. You did it. Oh my God. This is Black. He said, you did it. You did it, Dennis. So Black come out, you know what I mean? The bell ended up ringing later on. Black ended up going to medical. So he went to medical. The motherfucker, where the paper at? This nigga went to medical, right? We sitting outside the dormitory. I'm telling Donnie, cause my homeboy Donnie from Liberty City. So Donnie wasn't out there. But I'm telling, so it's me, a dude named Mud from the Brown Subs Project. He from the subs over there in Liberty City. It's me, Mud, and a dude named Skibo. So Skibo from down south. Skibo from P. Rise. I'm telling Donnie from Liberty City too. I'm telling Donnie, I say, man, the white boy didn't beat the brakes off of Black. He say so Donnie was in disbelief. Black coming walking down the sidewalk. Black got a big ass band-aid. He got a big ass like a gauze on his face, under his chin, right? Black had a like a band-aid, some shit like this here, right? Black had like some like a big ass, biggest band-aid I ever seen in my life. Black had a gauze up under his neck like this here, and he walking, looking in a daze, right? So he come back to the dorm. I bust out laughing. Nigga, I'm on the ground laughing, right? So it's Donnie, Skibo, and Mud. So Donnie like, Black, what happened? Donnie say, Black, what happened? How you let Black was like, man, it's a long story. I said, Donnie say, how you let that white boy whoop you? That white boy, he said, man, that white boy like 4'11", 5 feet tall. How you let him whoop you, Black? You like 5'10", Black. You like 5'10", Black. 180, 190 pounds. How you let him whoop you? Black, nigga, Black. Hold on, Black like. Black say, Don, it's a long story. He say, man, yo, man, I was at the canteen. I was on the wreck, y'all. I can't even tell the story. So Donnie was disappointed. Did the motherfucker. So we on the Donnie like Black, how you let that white boy whoop you, Black? Look, I told you, but look at them long ass arms you got. Why you ain't put the jab on them, Black? Why you ain't put the jab on them? So Donnie was like, so my homeboy Mud was like, see, Black, look, More shadow boxing. More shadow boxing, right? More like, you see, Donnie, see, black. See what you should have did. You supposed to shot the jab out there, black. And then this how he kept catching you. See, you was bobbing when you should have been weaving, and weaving when you should have been bobbing. So this was more tell Donnie. This was more tell black, right? Bro, I'm on the ground laughing. I ain't saying nothing. I fell out laughing, right? Donnie like, man, black, fuck that shit, black, we ain't going out like that, black, we ain't going out like that. When they call rec yard again, when they call work call and rec again, black, we going back out there. We know you finna whoop that white boy ass. We ain't going out like that. Black say, man, I think the white boy no Tybo. He said, I think the white boy no Tybo. Daddy say, Tybo, black, that ain't no martial arts. That's a weight loss exercise. That's what Billy Blaze be doing. They help them fat women lose weight, black. He say, look, man, I think you know Tybo, right? He say, black, fuck that shit, black. We ain't going out like that. We finna work on the game plan. So Mud trying to show black, look, next time we go back out there and fight him, you shoot the jab out there. This how you put the jab on him because he's short. He got to come on the inside, black. So you shoot the jab out there, and as soon as it get close, you drop the right hand on him. So we try to coach this nigga. What to do, right? Black say, Miss Scotty. Black say, look, I want to fight the white boy again, right? I really do want to fight the white boy again, but I'm scared if I fight him again, he gonna whoop me worse than he did last time. Daddy say, black, he knocked the fight out of you. You don't want no more get back. He said, oh my God. You don't let down the whole black community. Man, we was counting on you. Bro, that was the funniest shit. That's what I wish y'all could have seen that shit. Boy, if y'all could have seen that. Hey, bro, if y'all could have seen that, bro, he said, this how Donnie would look at that black. He would look at that black just like that. I swear to God, he would look at that black just like that. As soon as black said he ain't want no get back, that's the look he had on his face. Bro, hey, Marquinhos, the man, hey, Marquinhos, the man, bro, that's how Donnie was looking at him. Black ain't want no more smoke, bro. Like he was done. He was done. Hey man, it is what it is.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, 90 chick, the man, 90 chick. I swear to God, the man said, he said, I think the white boy no Tybo. He said, I think the white boy no Tybo. We said, he won't no more smoke. He said, man, I want to fight him again, Donnie. I want to fight him again, right? But I'm scared that if I fight him again, he gonna whoop me worse than he did last time. Donnie say, oh my God, black. He don't knock the fight out of you. You don't want no get back. It's the funniest shit. Bro, I swear to God, bro. Bro, I wish y'all could have seen that shit, boy. Bro, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out right after these messages. Hey, listen, that's what I respect about Wilder now. Wilder wanted his get back. Wilder fought Tyson Fury 3 times. So, hey, so anytime y'all see something that y'all feeling disgusted about, I want y'all to look at this brother right here. Just remember this face. Just remember this face. Just remember that face right there. Because that's how I was looking with Jermell Charlo ran against Canelo. I was looking like, man, this man just let the whole he let down the whole. Hey, shout out to Beezy. He said Charlo need to keep boy name out his mouth. It's levels to this, and these levels above you. Hey, shout out to Gavin. Dropping that $20 super chat. He said Tyson Fury and the white boy Dennis got one up on us. Hey, shout out to Sean from the Heights. Green Eyes P. Donald Banks, here for boxing. Schultz Night Cigar, Jason Follower Christ, OBW Stretch. Shout out to that 90s chick. Shout out to Mika Lovem, Bishop Bullwinkle. Shout out to Harlow Davis. Listen, shout out to Corn and my Corn. Shout out to Corn. Salute to you, fam. He said Corn and my boo boo. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Highlight Space. Who else we got? Shout out to Juice So Sick. Who else we got in the building, man? Shout out to Jamie. Miss Sheila from Houston. Hey man, can't forget about the lovely Miss Johnson, man. Sheila Johnson in the chat as well. Salute to you, sis, man. Shout out to Sheila Johnson. Shout out to Daniel Agnew. Hey man, hey listen, hey that night of chick, disgusting. That's how some of the women look. You know, hey ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, you have a dude walk up on you that you know how you have a dude walk up on you that you know that's ugly or you don't like, and he got another walk up at you and try to holler at you. This how the women be looking. They're gonna be looking like, girl, oh my God, girl, this nigga, I know this snake breath ass nigga ain't coming up my face again. Oh my Lord, you get what I'm saying? Anyway, shout out to Deacon Weezo, Jamie from New York. Shout out to Marquivia, salute fam. JC. This nigga went black. Hey, I ain't gonna never forget that ass movie. I was like, God damn, I went right there. I was this nigga. Hey, shout out to Carl. Carl, what's going on, brother? Hey, School old X-Man, salute. Shout out to Rick Tills, man. The Shaw Cool Head, salute, fam. Gavin Goins. Jason Follower Christ. Shout out to Clinton. Shout out to Kendall Price. Man, bro. Let's see what else we got. Shout out to man, we gotta call Terence Crawford for this nigga. For Dennis, black hair whooper, we gotta call somebody that we can count on. Yeah, dog, call Bud, get Bud on the phone. Yeah, hello. Hey, Bud, what's up? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, man, this Orlando Black, man. Look here, man. I got a white boy Dennis hat though. Nah, hey, this coach. Yeah, what's up, coach? Hey, I got a white boy Dennis hat though. Whoop my homeboy Orlando Black. Knock the fight out of him. We can't count on him no more. But we know you gonna come through in the club. Hey man, is there any way you can come to a certain penitentiary? Meet us on the rec yard. It's this white boy. He whooping niggas ass. We need somebody. We need somebody who's proven to get the job done. Hey, shout out to La Jessica. Hey, La Jessica, we need somebody who's proven to get the job done, because we need a nigga we can count on. I'm tired of taking these L's. We need somebody we can count on. Hey, we need somebody we can count on. You dig? I catch y'all on the next one. You know my motto, don't beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.